Hello, good evening, everybody. Oh God, I hope it's working. I hope it's working. Hello. Good evening, everybody. Hello, Lottie and Ariana and Lucy and Germ. Hello, Guess and Lily and Andraste and Jersey. Hello, Midnight and Kelly and Pepsmint and Metal. Hello. How's it working? Test. Mic 1 2 test. Hi. Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are on this beautiful planet. How's it going, guys? How's it going? It is working. Excellent. That's what I like to hear. Minor technical issues on my end. Just as a preface to this entire thing. My keyboard just stopped about 5 minutes ago. So the power cut out, the LEDs went by, and I can't fix it. So this stream will be brought to you with by the power of the mouse and the mouse only. Currently, I am setting up phone to be keyboard at the same time. So you won't get any clickety clacks today, unfortunately. So it might be a little bit rough. Anyway, so who made a live stream, Rachel? Hi. Technical Zach is going to get spoken to at some point, but that's okay. We'll get through it today. Guys, what's going on? What is going on? We're here. First of all, I've had a great day. Well, not a great day. A very busy day. Very productive day at work, but a busy day. It's been very busy. So, here's the story. Here's the sitch. Here's the deal. Got up, did some squats, started walking to work. Foodie went live. Foodie took a McDonald's mukbang live. It was like 26 minutes. Didn't get to see any of it because I was preoccupied, enjoying the beautiful sunshine on my way to work. Then at work, later in the afternoon, Foodie again went live, and I have no time, and I didn't get to listen to any of it. And that live is the live we'll be reacting to tonight, which is called Haul, and it's almost 6 hours long, guys. It's 6 hours long. So editing Zach has not had a chance to jump in on this whatsoever because it literally finished 20 minutes ago, maybe 30 minutes ago. So, instead, what we're going to do today, we're going to do a little bit of a recap because there's been a lot of shenanigans happening over the last 2 days. And then there's a point in this whole live stream that I want to start at, and we're just going to power through. We're just going to see how long we can go. Really, it's a challenge, if nothing else. Also, I have my self-care goodies here, so while we're kind of warming up to this, feel free to go and grab something that you may need for self-care. Like I said, I've got my moisturizer and my toner and my eye cream and my oil and my lovely things, which is great. My lovely lovelies. So let's talk. Let's react. Let's partake in some transformative, which one do I want? Is it this one? This is so hard without Alt Tab. Oh my goodness. There it is. This one. Not that one. This one. There we go. Oh, okay. So, we're going to do a little bit of a catch-up. All right. Here we go. Foodie Beauty. Miss Chantal Marie. Where the fuck to even start, mate? Where to even start? Also, guys, almost 200 of you joining me at this time of day. I appreciate the company because... what is going on? So between this, I can't zoom. I can't do anything without this keyboard. I'll be getting a new one tomorrow. Don't you worry. So, nice to hear, Stephanie. So between this, hey guys, hey, and today's haul, a couple of things happened. We do need to address the biggest talking point in the room, and I will make my both my intentions and my wishes here very well known. Completely understand that there is a docs on Old Mate. Will we be discussing the docs? In itself, it will come up in the content. We will not be getting into the specifics of it. Cool? I highly encourage you guys also to, and it is my wish, if we could keep conversations surrounding the docs to a minimum. As a result of actions made by Chantal, there will be talking points. the specifics and the individual surrounding that docs, prefer not to talk about it. So if we could ease up on that topic of discussion, that'd be great. Also, hit the like button if you'd like. Thanks, Kai. Yeah, old mate is how we will refer to this character as until something else happens and the narrative changes. But currently, old mate is how we're handling it all. Pardon me. So a quick catch up between 2 days ago and 50 minutes ago, allegedly. So we got another 5.5 hour live stream, which editing Zach had no time for, and personally, I was busy playing video games last night and just couldn't be bothered. So Sam got shaved. I've got notes. Thank you to the wonderful Lottie. Thank you for everyone being here for the mod squad, and specifically Lottie for being able to make notes for me, because without them, I would be lost. And I believe a lot of people and the narrative, God, the narrative is so confusing. Tracking any of this challenge takes a village. Lottie, thank you. Okay, so Sam, damn it. Sam got shaved multiple times. Sam did not seem like a happy kitty, right? The cleaning, which was the action titular to the whole live stream, was really just cleaning out the rotting food in the fridge. To know about you guys, I clean more than just my fridge when I clean. That's fine. There was new HelloFresh involved. We got that. Groceries were ordered. We got that. What else? The discussion of Ozempic will happen in this live stream as well, but just a reminder that she doesn't have enough for a full dosage. She hasn't filled another prescription as of today, same as yesterday. Cool. We got some dishwasher packing. We got the phone calls, which I won't be touching on really in here. Very aware that it's happened and in the landscape. Trying to keep conversation to the produced and monetized content, not like real world. YouTube, real world. What else did we get? Copyright songs, that's fine. More bras going on. We've all seen the screenshots. I have concern. I'm doing a concern. I know, phone. I'm sorry. I have to ignore you right now. Because I'm not Chantal. I think that was about it. But it was up for a full day. It's confusing. It's mildly confusing why it was kept up for a full day. But we'll talk about it as we go. Second live stream that we missed out on, which has been deleted, is the McDonald's. Because I feel like cheeseburgers. God. Again, didn't catch it. Just got the notes. So it seems that she was a little upset with her audience and having conversations about the docs in entirety. Fully aware that happened. Those talking points are kind of reiterated throughout the whole, at least the portions that I've listened to. So we're just going to jump straight into that one. Does anyone have any questions? Any concerns? Did I miss anything? Are there any notes that I missed? Still no prescription, Andraste? Yes, no prescription. Yes. I think that was it. I think that was boiled down to the talking points of the last 2 days that we haven't covered. I do believe that's it. Hello, Greenie. How's it going? 3 pups and me, you have a concern. I have a heckin' concern as well. Reckless is the word du jour for the last couple of days. Like, complete disregard for any, like, potential in a like, hazardous discussion. Definitely. Vicky, you're here to learn. Oh, no. Question, why is this the storyline? Lily, I don't know. I don't know. I can't answer that. I didn't think we'd get here, but we got here. Hi, princess. I mean, we tend... Yes, that's... I encourage loveliness. Yes. Those are the key points? Yeah. Those were absolutely the key points. So now that everyone's comfortable, everyone's got their self-care regime... Everyone has something to, if you knit, grab some needles. If you crochet, if you have an arts and crafts hobby you want to sit down and listen to me to while you do, enjoy. We're going to get into the haul. And we've skipped, like I said, forward to the hour and 43 minute mark. again, if you're a big fan of foodies and wanna hear it all, feel free to jump backwards in time and grab all of that. But essentially, the first hour and 40 minutes has Pete's in it, so I'm avoiding that. I can't be bothered. Also, listen to it, and there's really no talking point. So we're jumping in here. Now it's a marathon. We're going to see how far we can go. Is everybody ready? Alrighty. Ooh, diamond art. Nice choice, Karen. Okay, and here we go. Ooh,
well, hopefully a long time from... I'm just joking, Pete. I might come see you guys after, okay?
After that noise? Yeah, I don't blame you.
So
I might come
loud.
see you guys after if I don't pass out.
Okay.
But...
I'm sure Tim would appreciate it.
Spoiler, it was 4 hours until she left the live stream, so she did not indeed pass out.
yeah.
He'd appreciate it, Tim. Visit from the treatment.
Also, I'm very much missing my spacebar today. I can hit it, but nothing happens.
The treat lady, alrighty.
Oh, can we get some speed
Sorry,
up in
guys.
here? Absolutely. Let's go
I gotta clean up my
1.75.
room. Okay, so I need your help.
Buttons.
I need to get my room in tip-top shape. So who wants to clean with us? I gotta get it in shape for a male visitor. No, I'm kidding.
Male visitor, no, I'm kidding. Also, Foodie, we're on the other side of the screen. We can't help you clean. Do it yourself.
I gotta put up my shelf.
Haley, thank you so much for the super chat. Haley says, about to do shift change here at the hospital, and this is such a great way to wrap up my shift. Haley, I hope you had a good... Oh, it's a puppy. It's a puppy outside. I hope you had a lovely day at work. I hope everything was entirely manageable, and feel free to enjoy.
Sorry, am I rude? I don't care, I'm so annoyed right now. Ugh. It's true. How you feel inside can affect everything, because, like, I'm, like, generally
Yes.
so annoyed.
Yeah, I honestly think that Chantal's existence is just annoyed. If you could put one word to your own existence, what would it be? Mine would be fun. I like to have a lot of fun. I like to introduce fun into my life. I like to cause a lot of fun. Annoyed, I think, is Chantal's word.
Sorry, I'm taking 5 allergy pills. Tom! Oh my god, you're so sad.
Sleepy Seth. Oh yeah, just to catch up for this first hour and 40 whatever, food, Pete's, getting annoyed, more discussion about the docs. Again, we will go into it. Not wanting to talk about specifics, just we will, however, talk about kind of actions, consequences, and self-awareness specifically. Stephanie, thank you for the super chat. Stephanie says, catching a live for once. Hey, nice, welcome. Good morning from Northern Ontario. Excellent. Good evening from Brisbane, Australia. Thank you for the super chat.
Oh. No, I need to, like, set up my room, like, more than, you know, like, just, I have some shelf I have to put in my bathroom. I have to set it up, like, you know. Not set it up, I have to clean it really bad.
A shelf in the bathroom. That was mentioned at some point.
Oh.
That's a strange
I'm
memory.
just annoyed, I'm in a bad mood. People get on my nerves.
Yes, always.
Oh yeah, I'll be throwing the pizza boxes away. I might keep one though. For the cats.
Sorry, why do you need to keep a pizza box? Nah.
Yeah, I was done with lives and I'm pretty close to getting there again. I can pay you at McDonald's. Pete, come back. Are you talking? No, not Pete.
Oh god. Guys, I miss editing Zach. I miss editing Zach having 2 hours to crop all of this just out. Come back.
Nobody knows.
It's Nebulos.
That's our jobs, get on your nerves. Lola, it's true. He's a candy nose. Oh yes, he's a good man. He's getting super groomed tomorrow.
What does super groomed mean?
Yeah.
You're just gonna shave all of him?
Well, yeah, of course I feel bad about that. About being stupid and
Oh, right.
you know, obviously. And because people are assholes. I think, so. But whatever, I'm just gonna, like I said.
Okay. I don't know how to put this, but Chantal, your actions have led to this consequence. Now, are they purely, solely, and only your actions? No. But have your actions led to this situation? Yes. Yeah. So, you could take responsibility for some of it, or not. Like, frustrated.
I'm gonna keep any like relationship I have with
Still get
anybody.
my thoughts.
Like I have to really, really, really be diligent and really careful. So if anything, that's a lesson for me. Like not just with him, but with anybody. Like people that like it's sad. It's really fucking sad. Am I wrong or am I crazy? Like
Yes, you should keep things offline. You never will. Never will. Never will. I don't know how we got here. Again, I'm so lost. Again, I understand that everything is content, right? Everything is content. But once again, as a YouTuber, as a professional YouTuber, Foodie, find your lines in the sand, find your barriers to put up, and recognize the fact that you have quite a unique audience. And when introducing people to that audience, you tend to say a lot of stuff. Tend to say perhaps too much stuff, right? And this is how we get here.
is it not sad that people do that to go to that level? Do you know what I mean? It's just I don't know. It's just so fucking. It's so sad that these people go out of their way to try to make my life look whatever I do pathetic, but without the irony of realizing that they have like 4,000 pages on me, or like like every single thing I do is a video, and it's just like what the fuck.
Okay, so she's gonna have some chat about the farms as well as about reaction channels. Cool. She did make a note in there saying that all these people do is work to make me look pathetic. And I would like to say that, hi, disclaimer. Oh my goodness, I forgot again. My name's Zach. I'm not a medical or physical professional, just a guy who lost some weight who happens to be on the internet. Also not here to shame, bully, harass, or humiliate. Just here to talk about the monetized and produced content that we see on this platform. And guess what, Foodie? This is monetized and produced content on a public platform. She'll go into this a little bit more, talking about how, reaction channels are making up lies and people just talk all this shit about her. And it's like, well, I hate to say that you're the one who supplies the content, but like the at least for my understanding, like the reaction sphere is reacting to the thing, right? The thing exists, so we are reacting. At least in that context.
That's actually really, really, really messed up. That's actually psychotic, and yeah, that's a slur. I think, I don't know. Or no, it's ableist. Whatever. It is psychotic. I can't think of any other term. PC term for it. That's the internet. I know, but does that not like, is it not weird?
She's saying a lot. Sorry.
You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. Is it weird? In a general sense, perhaps it would seem abnormal to people unfamiliar with specifically this corner of the internet or internet culture as a whole, I guess. But Foodie's not new at this, and has experienced this a couple of times before. So even me, for instance, right? I try to be quite conscious of the people that I mention specifically by name, only because they should consent to their information or their stories or their, anything that is specifically private to them being shared. Now, all of this shit that she has told us about Old Mate perhaps was not told with the knowledge that it would be communicated to 87,000 subscribers, alongside, the rest of this corner of the internet. So I think there's things to be said about that. I know that there's a lot of conversation that we have about, her telling her Tinder stories and what specific people, tell her, and whether or not she actually should be telling those stories, has the right to tell those stories if they are her stories or someone else's stories. Lots of that. But Chantal is not new, right? Can we just to clarify, she's been doing this for a while.
No, people...
Natural, this was earlier
what
today.
The fuck? I don't know. You can't even spell gaslighting. Get out of here, naughty Rudolph. Come back when you're in grade 6. Ugh.
Let's never take advice about the English language from Chantal either. She did just previously once again call a group of people psychotic. So let's like not use that language. Let's just try to better ourselves and be better. But no, Chantel will never do that because Chantel's not interested in being better. She's just
The internet gives and takes.
the way she is.
I do love some of you, 96 gal. Typo my ass. I'm just joking. Hire a cleaner? Ah. I don't know. I feel bad like watching. I'm gonna leave the house if they come and clean. I can't. I feel like a lazy fucking bitch.
I would consider you quite lazy,
Yeah, I know.
Chantel. Yes.
I don't mind people react. I don't even care about fucking
Great.
stupid lame reaction videos. Play my video, pause it, comment when I fart, and go on with your day. But don't
Hi, I'm stupid. I'm lame. I pause it when she farts and I go on with my day. Hi, my name's Zach.
fucking like people are actually crazy. Like I don't know. Like I can't imagine what type of people do this, but I'm not gonna go there. Like actually like dig.
A lot of types of people do it. That's why I think the reaction community surrounding both Amber and Chantel is quite diverse. A lot of us come to it from different angles. Sorry, you know, I come at it because they inspired me to lose weight. Other people, you know, are on a weight loss journey and react to specific facets of it. It just depends. Like we're all different. We all have different lived experiences, and for those of us who are comfortable sitting on camera and making a reaction to this content, you know, a lot of us have similarities, a lot of us have differences, but okay. This is specifically kind of me just answering Chantal.
For like dead people and what people did 20 years
Hey,
ago.
Kim.
And make shit up. You know what I mean? Oh, thanks, Greg.
It's
Okay,
a
I'm
lot,
loyalty.
right? Also, just gonna say, to clarify once again, if I'm talking about a theory or a thought that I'm kind of following a thread through, I will frame it as such. I don't need to lie about any of this. God, I don't care that much. I don't care that much to lie about the content that I watch because it's playing out right here. Now, Candy, hello. Thank you for the super chat. No, it says another day of leopard. Right? Yes. 100% here for it. Thank you for the compliment. Thanks for keeping me company while I get ready for work. Have a good day, everyone. Have a lovely day at work. Nah, thank you. And yes, leopard print everything. Have a great day at work. Oh, no keyboard.
You know what I mean? Oh, eat shit, Seattle baddie. Go suck a dong. But yeah, just like.
Just getting real mad at chat.
Do you know what I mean? Like. Tell me to shut up when you're in my chat. Watching me.
We are watching you. We are watching.
Jesus.
Now, I don't want to put words in anyone's mouth. And this is strictly my opinion. And could you consider it rude? Perhaps. It's a little blunt and forward. But I think Chantel is coming across quite foolish in the majority of her content currently. Yeah. Still interesting, but foolish.
Life of a freeway garage. I don't even. I give them content. How is like eating a can of tomato soup content? That's what the irony I'm talking about. Like people.
It's not content though, but you frame it as content. So if it's good enough for thee, is it good enough for ye? No, it's the other way around. Ye and thee. If it's good, if Chantel eating tomato soup out of a can is good enough content for her channel, it's good enough content for someone to take that, react to it. I've said this before, like, make a different soup recipe. Talk about friggin', you know, Campbell's soup or Andy Warhol. Like, there's so much that we can utilize this content for. And it's not specifically always about Chantel. A lot of the times the conversations are about the reactor, the individual themselves, the chat, the audience, things that we experience, or just, you know, fun anecdotal conversations that we have. Unfortunately, we're at a point in the Chantel story where, you know, heavy themes of drug addiction and sexual intercourse, and that all becomes like a little bit harder. But, you know, we all have different talking points. It's what we do. Vicky, thank you for the super chat. Vicky says, keyboard fund. Thank you. I do have a spare. It's unfortunately not within reach at the moment, so hopefully I'll be okay. I'm just sad. This one was fun. It was like 6 years old, so probably time for a newbie.
I have so much to say about the quality of my content, but react to me eating a fucking can of soup or something like that. Like it's just situations that make you go like. I was talking about this with somebody. The stupidity of the U.S. Okay, I know this is just like to like. It's like the same. Like it's a situation like that where it's like.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, wait, hold on. So Chantel's about to tell us a story about the United States of America. Okay. Is she comparing it to reaction people reacting to her? Is she comparing it to that? Is that what she's trying to do here? Also, Lucy, thank you very much for tagging me in that. I saw it and appreciate it. Thank you. Also, I love to see all of the all of the soup recommendations in the chat. Thank you. Samstown, thank you for the keyboard. The keyboard. Thank you for the super chat. Samstown says, more for the keyboard fund for awesome leopard print jackets. First of all, leopard print jackets, but also, do you think I could get a leopard print keyboard? Do you think that exists? I could certainly get keys for a leopard print keyboard. Fun. Thank you, Sam.
It's such a situation that makes you go, what the fuck? Like, whenever you think about it. U.S. invades countries for potentially having nuclear weapons. And they're the only fucking country that have used nuclear weapons.
Uh-huh.
So, like, that's like eating a burger and telling somebody, don't eat burgers, you shouldn't eat burgers. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, oh, come here.
Can someone help me? Help. Please help. That comparison that comparison is not right. that is not right. What even is the comparison? I think the comparison is the United States goes to war, however you want to frame that, countries with nuclear weapons programs to stop the nuclear weapons, but the United States are the only country who have used nuclear weapons in warfare. Which is the same thing, according to Chantal, as someone who eats a burger and then sees another person eating a burger and tells them they shouldn't eat the burger because it's not healthy. Have I got that right? DC, lovely to see you. Thank you for joining. Is that... That's what she's trying to say. It's not right and makes no sense. Yes. She's trying to... Bailey, yes. She's trying to describe his hypocrisy. That's not how you do that. That's not... Whoa. Whoa. Like, also, there's the whole, like... What is it? It's the Treaty of Non-Proliferation of Nuclear Weapons or whatever it is. Like that. Again, I'm not a learned individual on the politics of nuclear weapons and disarmament and all of those things. I feel like I am by comparison after Foodie has mentioned it. But, no. It's 2 on the keyboard.
Come here, Dan. It's so weird when you think about stuff like that. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what you mean? Because you're wrong.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like so weird. I don't know. I was thinking of that. I'm just like, you're gonna like go after, you know what I mean? Anyway, that's what I was just thinking about when I was like, mass destruction. Yeah. Wait, you're going after countries for potentially having weapons of mass destruction, for making them, but so you're the only country in the entire world that can have weapons, and not only that, you're the only one who used them. Like people in like Japan are still suffering from the after effects.
I thought the purpose was to decommission all nuclear weapons. Because then you remove the nuclear option from everyone. This is a heavy discussion to be getting into at 8:45 p.m. on a Tuesday after I've had a day at work, but... Right?
Well, couldn't, like, what was it, like 18 years? You couldn't use soil, you couldn't plant anything? And you're gonna, like, go after people for human rights when you're the biggest fucking human rights violators? Like, one of them? But because you cover it nicely, you know? Anyways,
no.
Like,
oh my god. Look, hi, Australian, not knowledgeable about the politics of nuclear warfare or, like, any of that, but I can't wait to hear someone correct Foodie on this, like, no.
Things like that. Using our videos for reactions is fair use to an extent, but in the way reaction channel using it to harass and spread false info is against YouTube. Exactly, Amberlynn. Like, Amberlynn is another situation that makes you go, what the fuck? Like, how do people...
How are we comparing shit-talking on the internet to nuclear warfare? How are we doing that? Help. Help. We're talking about reactions to Amber and Foodie. And nuclear warfare. Okay. Alright.
How do people even watch these reactions? Like, they're so full of shit. Like, people must just, like...
Hi, my name's Zach, and I'm not full of shit.
Living with blind... Like, I don't know. Like, I don't understand the logic of, like, turning on a video like that and being like,
Also, I'd like to thank all of you for choosing to join me, enjoy the content. Thank you all for being lovely members of this corner of the internet and this audience. I appreciate you. Chantel does not. Chantel, oh boy.
Watching like an overweight person react to it, like be ableist towards another overweight person, or like what? Like I don't know how I don't.
Hi, I'm only technically overweight because I still need to lose a handful of kilos. But Chantel, congratulations. I know you go into it here. You have lost allegedly 40 pounds. For those of you who are new and watching, I have lost 50 kilos over the last 14, 15 months or so. Still technically overweight. I'm not super morbidly obese with a laundry list of comorbidities. Not saying I'm better than Chantel. Just saying, I react because she struggles with her weight. I struggled with my weight. I'm overcoming those hurdles.
Get that. Like, that's another situation that makes me weird out. And I know it's like, well, Valeska, you don't have to listen to me talk. No country is perfect. No, I'm not like super, I'm not anti-American. I just find that logic is really messed up. Like, you're going to tell...
Yeah, it's okay, Foodie. You can just admit that you don't understand the politics of nuclear warfare. That's cool. You don't have to use this analogy. It's cool. You could use a different one. I would suggest using a different one because politics is quite complex, right? I would probably not make an analogy to, once again, shit talking on the internet to nuclear warfare. Probably wouldn't make that comparison to really anything that was outside of my realm of talking points, but okay.
Country, like, you're not the, like, why are you even invading a country? You're not the manager there. You can't tell, like, what the fuck? Like, anyway, just like...
Why are you not... What? Wait, hold on. Why are you invading that country? You are not the manager there. Hold on, I need to listen to that one more time for posterity.
No country is perfect. No, I'm not like super... I'm not anti-American. I just find that logic is really messed up. Like, you're going to tell a country... Like, you're not the... Like, why are you even invading a country? You're not the manager there. You can't tell... Like, what the...
Why are you even invading a country? You're not the manager there. I would like to speak to the manager. Excuse me, ma'am? The manager? Yes. The manager of the United States of America. All right. Sorry, miss, he's not available at the moment.
Like, anyway, just like stupid things, like, think about like that, like, Sam! Are you beezing? Stop beezing.
Milk tea, hello, how are you?
Sam is beezing on the banister! Sorry, guys, I have to...
Oh, God. Say what you want about Foodie. She gives me a good laugh sometimes. She really does.
Sam is beezing. Oh, I think he's down.
Who's the manager of Australia? Scotty from marketing. He's our manager. Yep.
Anyways.
More of a general manager. Doesn't
No,
do a lot. He's just at the top.
Stop watching Fox. Fox? I don't watch Fox. I hate Fox. I'm not trashing America. I'm just saying, do you not find that kind of stupid? Like, even if you're super...
Chantel, I find this talking point kind of stupid, and unfortunately, because you're the one talking about it, I find you a little stupid at the moment.
It's very dangerous. You can be pro-American, you can be the proudest American, you could be patriotic up to the fucking tits, but if you don't...
Just a point of order there. You don't have to be American to be patriotic. That's not how that works. Individuals can be patriotic for many countries around the world. Pretty much all of them, actually. That's not what being a patriot is. But...
Question things that your leaders are doing. That's not healthy. That's dangerous.
I agree.
Like, if you agree with, like, every little thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be objective, and you can't just be brainwashed, and, yeah, the nationalism is just crazy. And it does brainwash people and prevents people from seeing that. Because even I was like, oh, yeah. You think of when America invades a country and nuke bombs them, that it's fucking heroic. But when another country does it, maybe a communist country, a Muslim country...
I don't know how specific individuals see or experience the framing device of, like, Hiroshima, but, like, okay, interesting.
It's, it's we need to nuke them. Like, your solution is to nuke them because they might have nuclear weapons.
Again, big talking points and topics for Foodie to be covering. I don't know, again, if she knows a lot about, like, the history of the world, modern history, specifically history surrounding warfare. Does Foodie think that, like, just nukes go off every time there's a war? Is that what Foodie thinks? Samstown, thank you for becoming a channel member. I very much appreciate it. Welcome to Pulpstar. Is that what Foodie thinks?
Saying, like, it's just stupid. I don't know. It's not even about politics for me. It's just, like, stupidity. That's all it is. Sam! I didn't throw up my McFlurry sauces yet.
Ew, has she got ice cream on that back?
No, Sam!
Oh, miss. Come on now. Clean your room. Please.
Yes, Muse, I agree. Yeah, I am high.
Billy,
it's
you
cannabis.
got...
It's legal in
Oh,
Canada.
Billy, you got a
What's the
shout
difference
out.
having some of my an edible versus a glass of wine? Get out of here with your cannabis shaming bullshit. This sucks. Well,
Cannabis shaming bullshit. Okay. It's everything shaming. It was a joke. It started out as a joke. Everything was shaming. But now we're cannabis shaming, apparently. So, can we just call it intoxication and be done with it? Because by the end of this live stream, she gets real, like...
no, if you have something else you want to do, raspberry soup, then.
Out of it. Oh, welcome, Samstown.
Go
Your
away,
first
Big
one.
Seriously. Sam's meow is so cute, I know.
I have no idea if she thought this was a good idea, Kim.
You know what?
I just don't know.
I have to set up memberships for sure. I'm going to be doing a lot of members-only live streams.
Okay.
That's why some lives say no politics talks. Yeah, I know. I need to, like, organize my streams better. Hi, Kenneth Budgets!
You need to organize a lot of things better. Politics is a tricky thing to talk about, right? Because a lot of people take it really personally. Keep in my lane, happy to talk about Australian politics outside of into the international political sphere. Don't have a lot of knowledge, don't really want to talk about it. Would prefer if more learned individuals shared their, opinions on the matter. No one needs to listen to me about international politics. What the hell do I know? Who am I? Annie, thank you for the super chat. Annie says, hot take from my bath. She is parroting old mate talking at her about what is currently going on. She can only relate through her limited... Well, see, the thing is... Thank you for the super chat, Annie. The thing is, as well, a lot of people are just kind of looking at this as, like, she's spending too much time with Pete's. And then it's like, well, what if she's getting these talking points from other individuals, perhaps old mate? So,
Ooh, fancy.
Just interesting
or
things.
Patreon.
That's all theories, by the way.
Because Billy Finley, it doesn't matter who your neighbor is. If they're wrong, right?
Oh, Billy!
So... I need to be a member ASAP. Yeah, I'll make the streams worth your while. Like, they'll be super fun. And I'm gonna make them, like I'm sure they'll get leaked.
Yeah, the lives will be super fun, you guys. Sorry, what are you gonna do on a members-only live that you don't currently do? Which just involves, like, large amounts of gummies, pizza, cleaning out a fridge, a dishwasher. We got that. What else? What's the benefit? By the way, guys, I do run a membership, so if you'd like to join, feel free. You get some really fun emojis. Guys, can we get some fun emojis in the chat, please? I'd appreciate it. I'd help, but I've got no keyboard. And you get access to our Discord server. So...
That's gonna be another life project of these people. Let's leak it.
Fun times.
Who's to say who is wrong or right? Well, I'm pretty sure nuclear bombing a country is wrong, objectively, Brant. Thanks for your input. I don't know why you're here if you don't even like me, trash talk me, or whatever.
Wow, she's got some hot takes tonight.
Why do you not post recorded videos anymore? I don't feel like it.
I
like
love
live
the...
streams.
The go-to emoji was the porcupines. Of course it was.
I go make some videos.
Oh, the burbs.
A podcast. Sarcasm. I can't turn it off tonight. No, Amy Kennedy, you don't know that person, that's why.
Why doesn't she go back to doing normal vlogs?
Oh.
Andrea, it's a really good question. I would love that to happen.
I don't know. I don't know what I want. Leave me alone, fuck.
Hello, Gohan's girl. How are you?
Lola. Yeah, anything goes.
Okay, time for moisturizer.
Hi! Hi, Anna.
Hi, Foodie.
I've never played Animal Crossing. No.
Maybe that's what she needs.
Yeah,
Some
I'm
chill
gonna set up
Animal
members-only
Crossing.
chat. I don't care if it gets leaked. At least you're paying monthly or whatever. I don't know. I mean, I just want to, like... I think it would be good. Don't come to...
Again, team, just to remind everyone, it takes like 4 steps to make a membership. It's really not that big of a deal. 4 steps and usually about a day's turnover for them to approve it. That's it. Theory time. Prefacing this as a theory. You have to apply for membership, and your YouTube manager basically needs to look at your channel and say, yes, we will approve you for membership, right? It's not automated. It's not autonomous. It does go to YouTube for checking, right? They have to say whether or not your channel is like, yep, your channel's in good standing, you can get membership, or no, your channel's not in good standing, so you don't get to turn membership on. Same for live streams kind of thing, right? That's more to do with like copyright strikes, but whatever. So what if she's actually tried membership? Well, she's done membership before on her channel, but what if because that membership came down, it changed the standing of the channel to mean that membership couldn't get turned back on again? Interesting theory. Maybe. I should talk to my YouTube manager about that.
The USA. I don't care. You're like one American. I'll go to the USA if I want to. I never said I was anti-American. Just because you question something America does doesn't make you anti-American. Okay? Like, I can't afford memberships. Well, I'm still gonna do live streams. You know, I'll make sure to pay attention to, you know, free content and membership content. If you're not questioning America, if you're not questioning America, I'd be worried. Yeah, like.
Can I just ask Foodie to like sort out her free content first? Can we just get the quality bumped up just a smidge, just a scotch? Just a vlog once a week. One vlog a week would be real good, hey. Not even a vlog, just one recipe a week. One cook with me a week. Just something that would be fun and not what we currently got. Because again, I can be interested, but interested does not equal entertained.
It's not anti-American, you know, it's... Why can't we, you know, we can question other countries and how they do things.
Cool. Questioning international politics, not questioning, like, meth consumption. Yeah, cool. All right. I see you, Shanto. Yep. Is this deflection?
But yeah, like, okay, so Brant, before I told you off, I said, yeah, you're right. Who's to say who's right or wrong? There's some things that, you know, we can all say generally, like the 10 Commandments. Every fucking religion has some form of commandments, logical shit, like don't fucking kill, no shit, you know? But the thing is like...
Talking about politics and religion today.
You know, they don't like a way a country's doing something. Hi, Lewis! And so, you know, like, does that give you the right to go in and fucking nuke them or take down their leader because you don't like what they're doing? Or, you know, it just, like, who are you? That's another country. Like, what if any other country invaded another country? There'd be fucking war. You know what I mean? But because it's America, they can go into a country and say, this is immoral for you. This is so fucking immoral. You need to change this and blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Like,
this is a lot. This is a lot. Foodie Beauty, the political commentator, is a lot.
So why are you? Oh, so okay for you to say what's right and wrong, but not. You know what I mean?
Look, from my understanding, right? There's like an area managers meeting that goes on every now and then, right? So all the general managers of all the countries, like, come together, united, as the managers of the nations. To discuss a lot of things. Now, some managers don't go to that often, and some managers aren't really invited. I would like to hear Foodie's hot take on the uniting of the general managers of nations.
Anyways.
One day we'll get it.
Yeah, this stuff is... I'm actually pretty educated there, says who.
Are you? You're not about this. I don't think you're educated about this.
There's always another motive.
No.
You know? All right, I'm done, Sophia. I'm done. Oh my god, our prime minister is so hot. Yeah, I agree. Oh, he's like hot, or at least he was.
Fuck me. Oh my god. Let me tell you all about international politics. Oh my god, Justin Trudeau is such a babe.
Yeah, I agree, Sabrine.
Yeah.
My hair. I'm bald. I'm a bald bitch.
An Emke it was. It was the shortest live in quite a while.
Yeah. Men, this is more my speed. What? I'm not wrong.
You're wrong often.
Oh.
Not wrong, Trudeau is damn fine.
Let's talk about aliens. 2 baldies in the house. Oh, no, 3. Pete's is balding also.
I'll let Chantel do the objectification here. It's fine.
Do I feel like tickle on my right ear? Why? Oh, Cindy. Fuck off! Sorry, Cindy, I'm not telling you to fuck off. I'm just... No, I don't feel a tickle. Stop. Oh my god, it creeped me out. I hate creep. I I don't like my trolls. They piss me off. They're annoying. They're creeping me out. Some of us are rooting for you. I know. I appreciate it. You know?
Some people wish Chantel would just, like, get her shit together and, like, live her best life. Maybe this is Chantel's best life. Oof.
Oh my god.
In which case, it won't get better
Let's
than
talk about
this.
timer. No.
That's scary.
Leave me alone. Why can't I talk about what I want to? And get off when I want to.
You can, but actions, consequences, your audience, etc.
Oh god.
She's almost always wrong. Agreed.
No, I want to. You ever do that when you're a kid? La, 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 la. You can at Foodie Beauty, your channel. Exactly. Whose channel is this? It's not yours.
No, it's your channel. But on a
Contact
public
me about
platform.
Foodie. What? No. It's not actually not an uneducated opinion. Actually, so what if it isn't? Like, what? It's an opinion, Miss Brown. So your opinion, I'm sure, is educated and more well thought out, I'm sure. Contact made you ugly cry? Oh, maybe I haven't seen it. I guess I shouldn't. I should watch it first. Your channel's like Grindr on Friday night. Wait a minute. What happens on Grindr on Friday night? What? No, Channy.
From my experience, being on Grindr on a Friday night is very much akin to being on Grindr every other night of the week. But happens to be a Friday.
I'm not talking about you guys that are trolls. And there was like a troll. What was it? Oh yeah, no, because Cindy said someone was tickling my ear, and I said I just like it creeps me out. Cindy, I don't know if you're a troll or not yet. I'm sorry, but I don't. I know, Joe. I know.
Guys, I will just take a moment that this is a very kind reminder to everyone. If we could not discuss the specifics of the docs, that would be wonderful. Fully aware that it has happened, fully aware that it is being spoken about on the, in the environment, on the landscape, would very kindly request that we don't talk about it specifically in the chat. Please and thank you.
I'm only teasing. I'm just fucking bitchy right now.
Morning, MK.
No
How
aliens
are
back to
you?
the politics. Cindy is a national treasure. Vlogmas. You want to get banned? How can it make you believe? I don't know, Cindy. You seem legit. You have the profile picture of like one of like the psychic women there.
Hello, Lauren.
But
How's it going?
I don't know, my friend. Streamer. Hi, Sam. Lid her. How can one distinguish trolling from playful teasing? I know, Haley. I think it's my mood. That's what. Gerald's game. That was actually really good. Yeah, I did. There was grinders where everyone still dies. Yes, I know if my house was cleaner. I'm gonna clean it, and you guys are gonna be like, "Wow, remember when I did my room?" I mean, that's gonna happen
No, it's not.
because
When was that? Months ago.
I have to.
Yeah, clean your room, please.
Right, really, kids? Oh, God. Yellow cake. Oh. What? Oh, thanks, Cindy. Do I like yellow cake? What kind of question is this? Wait, what? Yellow cake. Yeah, I am, Sophia. Joe, that's right, Joe. Let's talk paranormal. No, I'm not in the mood for ghosts. Ghosts get on my nerves. Tastes like childhood. I do like yellow cake though, but it's just how much should I charge for memberships? It depends what kind of content I put out. What kind of content could I put out? Streaming.
Fucking.
Oh boy.
Foodie can't think of any other content apart from streaming anymore. It was the middle of March, end of March, when we got our last recorded video, which was that time warp, which was like 3 months in the making. So we're not getting that anymore. We're not getting that content anymore. It's just lives and lives, lives and lies. That one, probably more that one.
I don't know. Oh, okay, Sophia.
I also like
That's
Cake
what
Killer.
Slimer is. Shut up. Cindy, ask the ghost to clean my room, please. I'll pay it in ectoplasm. I don't know. Behind the scenes bees in. Oh my god, Twisty Misty, yes. Because I do like to bees. I do have a decent guy. I don't have a guy. I'm only kidding, guys. Casper said bye when you're acting like a diva.
Just as a note, in case we don't get to the end of this live, because we won't, it's a goddamn marathon. She was talking about being in love. She was talking about feeling in love. She was talking about love, lovey-dove, love. Probably towards like the last hour of the live stream. Probably won't get there, but just as a note, this conversation happened, and then 2 hours later, after she got real high. Oh, also, I forgot to skip over the fact that she now has a vape pen again. Oh, and the asthma. Oh my god.
All of you people, $2 per stream, $5.
This live stream was almost a quarter
No,
of the
we're not
day.
official or
Yes,
anything
and it was.
not serious or anything like that. No.
It absolutely was.
Do you know what beef curtains are? Yes, I do.
That's why we've
We
got to
even pay
sped up.
$5 for
Thank
Tumblr
goodness.
I wonder if people would pay. Didn't people pay like $25 for MFW? I wouldn't charge 25. Well, maybe she's smart.
I would not pay
I don't know
to be
Terry
a
Truffles. I don't like. I
channel
haven't
member
talked
of
to him,
Chantel.
but I don't know. I don't know if he knows, and he will. I'm going to talk to him about it.
Oh, okay.
But
So I took that comment to mean that she has not had a discussion with old mate about what's going on. Ooh.
to charge that amount, Damon, yeah, because
Awkward.
people would.
Oh, and the
Oh,
pulmonary
okay, yellow brand
embolisms.
here. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes,
Oh, I
metal,
burped. It
thank you.
tasted like dill pickle. Oh.
This is 1.75 email. We can get to 2 if you want.
96 yeah.
Morning, Wonder.
80s live. I demand a free Mario night. Yes, Marissa, of course. Dill pickle burps are delicious and grimy. I love them too. Phasmophobia? What is that? Poo emojis. Kenneth Budgets. Not gonna lie, saw a reaction channel on one of your lives, and the fact that people have the time laughed my ass off. I could never like roast. Get your own content, bro. Kenneth Budgets, thank you. Thank you. I don't know. I don't really care, Damon White. I didn't even know they were. I don't care.
Excellent.
I'm not surprised. But
Doesn't care.
like I said, I don't care if people like make videos anymore just talking shit. Like I say that it's you know, annoying and stupid and
Okay.
parasitic. But that's not even, who cares? What's it called? Innocuous? When it's like harmless, you know, like make fun of me eating fucking soup, I don't care. But yeah, like Amberlynn said, it's like
Not here making fun of Foodie. Just talking about her content, right? Miss, this might all be an act. Isn't that a fun thought experiment? Wouldn't it be wild to consider Chantel as just the greatest actress known to the modern screen? That's a fun thought experiment. I don't know Chantel. I know what Chantel chooses to provide and put forward on this platform. That's it. That's all I know. So, sorry, boo. Don't know ya. If you feel like I'm coming down harsh or making fun of you, I don't mean to. It's really just the content that you're providing.
twisting things and making things up and all that shit. But the fucking
Hello,
nasty
Nana.
real life shit is just so fucking stupid. You know?
I agree. Once again, shit talking on the internet, once it steps out into the world, into real life, that makes me uncomfortable.
If I
Doing
let YouTube, it would be
uncomfortable.
boring. Why delete Damon's message? What did they say again? I don't even remember what I said 2 minutes ago. This is your brain on edibles. Yes, I like
Right,
being
guys.
dopey.
It's an interesting way to
If they use
think
your face,
about
you
it.
should get paid. Maybe things will tighten down. Maybe things will change in the future. I don't know. I don't really care right now. I just kind of try to ignore it, but party all the time. I do want to.
Ruthie, thank you for the
Harmless.
super sticker.
Yeah, I mean, I do stupid things sometimes,
I
but
appreciate it.
I don't understand why people want to try to ruin my life. You know, like I don't get that. Like,
Not trying to ruin Foodie's life. Really, Foodie will never listen to me about anything. She'll never listen to anyone about anything. There's a point here in the live we might get to where Pete tells her she should go to bed and she gets real steamed. It's right at the end of the live. She won't listen to me, and that's fine. Not going to waste my energy or effort. That's cool. Do you know who will listen to me? Myself. I'm going to take the lessons that Foodie's deigning to share, whether or not she knows it or not. And I will listen to myself and I'll say, you know what? I never want to be in this position. So I'm not going to. I don't want to fall in love with an individual or lustfully engaged with an individual who offers me meth. Who happens to be able to provide cocaine on the first date. Like, that's not for me. And I have learnt that. Perhaps not from Chantel, but that idea has definitely been reinforced by Miss Chantel. Samstown, thanks again for the super sticker. For super chat, rather. Boop that snoot. Oh, absolutely. Guys, we have over 600 of you in the chat this evening. Thank you all so much. I know it's very early morning on the other side of the planet and probably like midday in that other hemisphere. To the other side of it. Anyway, bad at time zones, wibbly wobbly. Thank you all so much for joining me. If you'd like to hit that like button, I'd very much appreciate it.
you hate me that much, like, for things, I don't know, like, you know what I mean? I don't get it. But whatever.
Do I have lotion on the headphone?
claim the ones that re-upload the stream. I don't even care. I don't even care.
No, it's just shiny.
Every time
It's
I delete a
fine.
stream, I know I'm not stupid. I know it's like uploaded right even before I. People stream while I'm streaming. Is somebody streaming my stream right now? By the way, copyright music. Yeah.
No, but what? Like 3 hours later, I'm streaming the stream. Also, there was definitely moisturizer on that headphone. It's alright. It could use it. It's
They bring a lot of views.
It's plastic. That's
How
good,
does that make
right?
sense? They bring views to my channel because why would somebody watch a reaction channel about somebody they don't know? You know what I mean? I don't get that. And like, there's a few that have a lot of subscribers. That I can understand. But there's some that just have like a few thousand for years now, and I don't know. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Doesn't justify bullying. I stream, you stream.
Not bullying. The point there, I suppose, was that... Okay, here's my hot take, right, on reaction channels. Ooh, get ready. Audience members hang around reaction channels for a couple of specific reasons. Audience members hang around all channels for specific reasons, right? A lot of that has to do with the personality or character, right? Just as much as the content. So some people, you know, do reactions and don't show their face. Some people do stupid shit on camera. Some people take a more serious approach. Serious tone or approach. Some people do recorded videos. Some people do live streams. Some people do premieres. We all got, you know, different methods, and we are all different people as well. So that's how the audience kind of begins to, you know, build around reaction channels. They'll say, you know what, this person's got some points and I like them. And then as they continue, they share more of their story. And then they find more people who go, you know what, I kind of relate to that. I hear that. I see that success, or I recognize that failure, or I can get in and engage. And the important thing with all YouTube creators, regardless of whether or not they're reaction channels or just content creators, whole cloth themselves, doesn't matter, we're all content creators in the end. The difference here is that a lot of us build up audiences in a supportive, positive manner. Call out the shenanigans, you know, nip the problems in the butt, and, you know, want to build a group of individuals with a similar mindset, similar interests, do it in a good way, right? Foodie doesn't give a shit about her audience. Foodie couldn't care less about her audience. Foodie does not foster a positive environment for her audience. And hence, reaction channels exist because, you know, audience members who feel as if they are heard, if they are appreciated, find a little bit more comfort in, you know, watching content through reaction, even though, admittedly, we all watch it live anyway. At least for me. I still watch it live, even if I'm not watching it through a reactor, because I make the content now as well. Also, I did see the super chat. Sorry, Emmy, I was running my mouth there. Thank you for the super chat, Emmy. I appreciate your responsible take on all of this insanity. And Emmy, it's certainly a unique timeline that we're in. I didn't think we'd get here, but we're here. And I hit the button again. I think that's like 3 or 4 times.
We all stream for ice cream. You think I actually want to take the time? That's why I always like. I think I've like fucking. Really, Tiffany Brown? That's so weird. I don't know.
Okay, here's a fun thought experiment while this is going, actually.
You can still get money with 3K subs. It's how many views you have. You know, so.
It's true. More subs you have, the more likely you are to have higher engagement levels. But thanks, professional YouTuber. Damn it, I had a point I was going to.
You were looking up Pizza Jalapeno Poppers review.
For that,
got probably a video with a hell of a story time.
Oh, the interesting thought experiment. Not saying it will ever happen, but what happens if there are no reaction channels? What happens if that's not there? Is there still an audience watching Chantel? Probably out of morbid curiosity. I'd be interested to see how long that would go. Talking specifically about Chantel and Chantel in the current timeline. Because I can probably tell you right now, if I didn't have individuals who I was able to communicate with about this content and break down, and again, scream into the void with, I would probably switch off Chantel pretty quickly in this content. Super interesting. But it's interesting in the way that, like, video games are interesting if you've got someone else to play with, right? Sometimes content can just be bad. But if you've got buddies, it makes it a lot better. I think that's where we're at with Chantel.
Huh, that's weird though.
Group
They
screaming
don't
to the
know
void. Exactly, Lucy.
They just put you in a nutshell like the reaction videos.
No, I agree. Reg, that's a perfect point. Like, who's got time to watch 6 hours of Foodie? No one. At least,
Oh, you leave.
at least we can sit down and talk about it for a couple of hours and be like, right, here's the recap for the last 2 days because, my God, like, could you imagine? Not only are there dirty deletes to compete with, but there's also the fact that who's got 6 hours to sit down to it? Very few people. Very few very talented people are able to sit through the entire thing and pass the narrative that is Foodie. Unfortunately, I'm back to work full time, so I don't have the luxury of being able to watch
Please.
the streams.
Please, you're the one.
That's why we catch up.
You sent me $100 super chat telling off Roddy Joe. Sorry, Joe. You found me when you searched keto? Oh my god. I found you because of my grandson. Oh, thanks, Cindy. I'm sorry if I ever called you a crazy psychic. I'm just joking. I didn't. I don't care about those reaction videos. When I first, like, it's recent, I really, like, this past year I stopped caring as much because, well...
Recent. This has been a talking point for a while.
There's some people that get on my nerves. But, like,
okay.
I don't really care what you think about me eating soup or what my water fast or shit like that anymore.
Great.
It's annoying, but it's not dangerous in the same way, you know?
It's not...
What's up, Thor?
Sorry, how was shit talking on the internet dangerous again? Sorry? How?
And I just... You know what I mean? I don't know.
Do you know what you
What are
mean?
you talking about?
No, you don't know
I
what
am
you're
a
talking
crazy
about.
psychic. Another stoner chick. You Louise! Oh my god! Fuck you, Purple. Who's Purple? What? Oh, okay, Joe.
I
I'll
see
talk
you,
to soon,
Lottie.
okay? Oh, thank you, Ulysses. You didn't have to... Nobody important. I wasn't fishing for money when I said that. I just recognize you. Nobody important. Well, fuck you, Purple, whoever you are, because somebody paid me $100 to do it. Do you want me to tell...
This was the point. She gets real mad at this purple individual. Like, Chantel, hun, again, you've been doing this longer than I have, but just a point of reference. Look, communicate with your mods, right? That's really important. Make sure you have a good relationship going with the people that you decide to wrench, as she likes to say. And foster a good relationship in your chat. My God, she does not. She doesn't, and she doesn't care. And she just causes the drama so that she gets the views, so she can get paid.
someone to fuck off for $100, I'll do it.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Just, I
What
wish
is that before?
do better was
What?
an option.
$100 means you were a big man. Make money, can get paid promotion when you're live. They said stop giving money to her. What? Who? I fucking hate people that do that. Don't be her friend. You'll enable her. Don't give her money. You spend hours watching her content. She opens her life to you. But don't give her a tip. Don't give her...
Point of note here. Because Chantel chooses to open her life and share everything and it's raw and real, you guys fuck. Because she chooses to do that, we apparently owe her something. Huh. Now, I'm not saying don't give Chantel money. Don't support her in this. I specifically don't. I'm not going to tell you what to do with you and yours. I do not support Chantel in this timeline or narrative or really anything. She's just terrible, Muriel. She's just not only the content, but as an individual, she's coming across as real, like, not it. That being said, that's a really shitty attitude to have. Miss, you're in a position of privilege. Please recognize that privilege. You get to lay in your bed and turn on your camera and get... When I finished this live stream, it had 10,000 views. Now, that's not 10,000 independent views. That's 10,000 people clicking in, watching it for 5 minutes, clicking out. Whatever that looks like. She had 10k views at the end of this 5.5-hour live stream, which is impressive. But she's privileged enough to do that, right? She lays in bed. She has no dependents. She doesn't have gainful employment outside of what she considers her profession, which is this content. This content from a professional. Cool. But we're the audience, and we owe her. We owe her for her time, and we owe her for her effort, and we owe her for sharing her baring her soul and sharing her life with us. We owe her. Chantel, your audience doesn't owe you anything. You should be grateful to your audience that they show up as frequently as they do, in all honesty. But she's not. She's not. She's not grateful. She doesn't recognize the fact that she has this privilege. She's owed this. Now, just as an interesting point about me, right? When I finally told myself that I need to stop expecting the world to give me things, stop, thinking that the world owed me anything, when I changed that mindset, it wasn't easy, it took time, but I recognized that it was a faulty way of thinking and needed to address it. When I changed that mindset, guys, I got so happy. I was so happy. So just generally a happy dude. Because you should never sit there to expect. You should never, you should never think that you're owed anything. Because that's not how the world works. But
for any money.
That.
She doesn't deserve to pay her bills. Another one of those fucking stupid things. Unicorn Bella. Her reactions from 2 years ago were funnier than the ones now just act angry at you all the time. They don't act angry, they act like annoyed, like, oh, here we go. What is she up to today? What is our girl doing today?
I can only speak for myself, but I do this because if you miss a couple of days, you'll never know like where the fuck the story is going now. It's a wild ride. Because the amount of hours. Unfeasible.
Stop giving... Yes, that's the one. Stop giving her money. She's slowly killing herself. What? I take my super chat money and what? I go inject gravy in my veins? What? I don't understand.
No, you go and shove what I consider unhealthy, for me, food into your face, right? What you don't do is you don't take those monies, sorry, I'm forgetting my pronunciation. Pulpy's pronunciation. What you don't do is you don't take those monies, right? You don't take those monies and you don't, go to 3 healthcare professionals appointments, right? Instead, you get on live stream and say, I couldn't go because I was anxious. I couldn't go because of anxiety. So I couldn't go and get my eyes checked. I couldn't go and check, see my GP. I couldn't get a biopsy on my leg. But instead, what you choose to do with that money, I don't fucking know, mate. What, you pay your rent, fine. Not going to tell you how to spend your money. However, just as a thought experiment, right? What you do with your YouTube income, you pay your bills. You pay Pete's his rent because he's on the lease and you aren't. You buy shit on Amazon and you eat takeout. You eat a lot of takeout. So that's what you do. What you don't do is treat your health seriously. So that.
How am I slowly killing myself?
By not taking your health seriously. That's how that's happening. That's how. Just a reminder, she was sucking on a vape pen earlier with pulmonary embolisms and asthma. All information she shared with us because she wants to make money out of her health. As a point of reference as well, can we not forget, I know it's almost been 6 months since this was mentioned, but can we not forget about the non-alcoholic fatty liver disease? Sorry, extreme severe non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Can we not forget about that? And the enlarged spleen, that was also a thing. Can we not forget about that? So, yeah.
I lose weight and people still...
It's not all the way about weight.
$100 you're buying. Girl.
It's not.
Girl. Would I do YouTube if I didn't get any money? No.
No.
Like, sorry. What the hell? Maybe, but definitely not as much. And I probably wouldn't share. I would do, if I didn't make any money from YouTube, I would probably just like not share anything.
Okay.
Like I wanted to make this about my life, like as like my own little personal kind of reality show,
That's it's what it has been. That's what YouTube is. YouTube is a channel that you get to showcase yourself and whatever content you create on, right? Why is she mad?
Kind of budgets and jet gravy in my face. I'm screaming. My money goes to food and alcohol, and my employer can't take my money away. Right? That's so true, Liliana. Anyway. Oh no, Angel Wings! I hate that. That sucks.
She's so fast. I don't think she's too fast. This is average speed.
Can you get unemployment, disability being a YouTuber? You can get disability, like if you're disabled. Government assistance, but no, unemployment, I don't think so.
don't know how it works over in Canada. In Australia, our unemployment benefits or our welfare benefits, however you wish to phrase it, we just call it services generally. Our services and therefore benefits are directly tied to our income generally. So you have thresholds, depending on where you fall on that threshold, depending on your certain living circumstances, you will receive services in whatever capacity that falls into. Just a fun Australian tidbit.
I know, fuck, everyone should just love each other. Another hot fact.
If you want peace and love, stop insulting your audience.
I'm offended my dad died from gravy overdose. Gravy train, purple rain, stoner brain. I wish we could smoke a joint together.
God.
I think, like, it's transformative. What was I gonna say?
What were you going to say?
Oh, my cheeks hurt. What anti-Semitism? I don't even see any. No, I don't see it.
Ephemeral, hello.
Do I have munchies right now? No.
The dogs are mad today. It's not burbs, it's dogs.
That would be so fun. Vegas doll. I'm not participating in a blunt rotation. Gravy with THC! Oh my god, edible gravy? Oh my god. Put sand would get you. Who donated 99 bucks to me? Am I responsible for Biggins, for everybody who donates money to me for their, am I responsible to know their background? Like, what?
I don't understand this argument or what the reference
that's
is.
like, how am I supposed to tell this person that I don't even know? Don't message me. Like, don't send me a super chat. Like, it's a public thing, Like, I'm not responsible. No, I'm not. I can't control somebody giving me a super chat or not. The weight of the world. Animated faces. The dumbest thing I ever bought for myself?
Oh god, okay. We'll take this out of Chantel's hands. What is the thing that we have seen on the channel purchased that we would consider the biggest waste of resources? Because Chantel does love to use that phrase. Whether she purchased it or not, right? What has the biggest thing been? Because for Amber, we know it was that bed. But for Foodie, it might be the Kasuri oven. It might be that Instant Pot, actually. I don't think that Instant Pot has gotten a lot of use. Or maybe the Keurig. I don't know how often coffee's happening at the moment. Just a lot of kitchen utensils that I think have been... There's probably a lot of Lush products, actually, that have gone out of date as well, now that I think about it. Oh, and a lot of Torrid that never got worn. Huh. Okay. This might be a harder question to answer than first thought. The cuisine art.
I'm trying to think here.
The baker's rack that never got set up. Oh my god. Or no, even worse. That cupboard that never got fully put together. Or maybe those chairs that 2 out of the 4 got put together. Oh no, there's so much. Pandora's box of shit that never got
Probably
used.
a coffee frother. I don't know, there's so many dumb things I bought. A giant brownie pan. Remember when I bought that? Minecraft.
The chibi she never used
I know,
that went to
Slayer.
Old Mate. That's a good one.
Amnesia.
Oh, the Walker. Of course the Walker.
Anti-Semitic. I love, why would I not like Jewish people? Like, I don't get it. An entire burrito in your...
You use problematic and charged language. We've been done. We've had this conversation. She uses problematic, pointed, charged language consistently. She doesn't like being told that she's wrong, and she doesn't learn that it's not okay to say these things. That's it. She gets called out about it, and then gets super defensive, or brushes it off and says, "Well, I didn't mean it that way." She never learns the fact that, like, things that you say can hurt people, even though she sits here and fucking says that reaction channels are all idiots because they're reacting to a content which is just us talking. Words. It's fine.
Oh. Yeah, Amelia, I would. I want a boob job. And I want to get some stuff taken off. I love Jews. Ethan is the homie. Sonic Bro.
No, she doesn't care. She doesn't want to be better. She doesn't want to be a better individual. She's just happy being the way she is. And that's fine. I'm not like that. And I don't understand people who are like that.
McDouble.
Currently. Used to be like that. Not like that anymore.
Will I ever get my tongue split? What? Oh, people really do that, right? No, I wouldn't.
Yes, they do.
Put my wig on my floor. Anyone
I
want
would
it?
not.
Who wants one of my...
Had my
what's some
tongue
of items?
pierced.
You want
Not
some of my
split.
Who wants this crusty llama? Who wants my McFlurry? I'm gonna have a yard sale. Oh my god, Jenny, really? No. No,
God,
why
a
would
yard
your tongue
sale?
Split? It's amazing for things. Yeah, but what about
I would not want
No, 'cause
anything out
your
of
thing?
that
Tongue. If
apartment.
it's split, he would have to go like this with his tongue. Really?
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I'll believe you.
Was that a graphic?
Oh my god, angel wings, really?
Hmm.
Don't sell the discount. Stop making fun of me! A cat toy?
Yeah, Vicky, that's the hard thing.
I support
yeah,
Jewish people.
I agree.
Hannah Montana don't want that.
See, again,
Hannah Montana doesn't deserve...
this is the frustrating part, right? Like, I don't want to watch her chat because I care about my own health, like mental health. I don't want to see what's going on there. But as a content creator, it's really annoying to just be like staring at the chat being like, haha, yeah, no, that's funny. Yeah, good one. Yeah. 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 It's like there's no context to it. But she don't care. She don't care.
His tongue is split like my heart. Look at my hair. Oh my god, I look ugly right now. I can't wait to... A sweaty pillow.
She has a history. She does have a history.
I hate it. Fuck. I used to block people who would say that.
Yeah.
It's get on my nerves. Ignore the troublemakers. I can't tell anymore who they are.
Take a break, Foodie. Just take a break. Stop live streaming for a
Really
week.
open-minded. Of course.
Here's the thing.
I would-
Here's the thing. Take a holiday, right? Don't go anywhere. Just take a holiday. Put up a community post that says, "Hey guys, I'm just taking a week off. Just going to work on myself for a bit." And stop this. Stop this. And this may have been the point to do it when, you know, with the big discussion involving old mate is happening. That may have been the best point to say, just going to log off for a week. I don't know how long it's been since Foodie's taken a break. Like a week off. I know someone will know, but
I'd like to think so. Maybe not all the time.
holiday, miss. Holiday.
Katrina, yeah. You're an innocent burger. I do have HBO Max. Why? Snail cuts? What's the joke?
Hello, Kat. I am live. Thanks
Oh,
for
everybody
joining.
used to say that. No, she doesn't. I don't like it. I don't like the way people used it.
That's fair help.
I've seen
I
Sharp
understand.
Objects. Is there a new season? Girl in the basement. Obama Llama.
Got anything for us, or am I skipping ahead? Am I gonna skip
Girl in
ahead?
the basement.
I think I'm
I'm
gonna
using you
skip
for.
ahead.
I'm not using you. Corova. I haven't seen it. Twisty. Cruel Summer.
I think I'm gonna skip ahead.
Innocent Burger. That's true.
Let's see what we got.
No LREDs. Actually, no lie signed food wrappers would be legit.
Oh, she's been talking a lot about merch in this live. Sorry, I did catch a chunk here while I was having dinner. Lamb curry tonight. It was really good. I did catch this, and she's talking about merch. And my God, has she been talking about merch for how long? 2 years? If you're going to do it, you do it by now. She's not going to do it. Just like the membership. She's not going to
We all need a little beezin.
There was a 3-day holiday just before the candy haul. Wow, Lottie. Oop.
Would you ever? I don't know. Probably not. No. Can you see me having kids? Seriously. Thanks, slugs. Yeah. You would buy my son food wrappers? Oh my god. A foster mom? No. Oh no. Thank you. Piercings?
Kristen, it's great to hear that you're
No, probably not.
reorganizing
Not
a
now.
room with me in the background and Chantel joining
Don't
you.
blow Boogerattas. Thanks, VP.
I hope you enjoy it.
I don't know. MVS, I'm not going because I have a life beyond that. Actually,
What? God, she uses
Yeah.
filler words like...
I could use a Snickers. I want a truffle.
Spoilers, she ends up having
You would be a
truffles
good
and peanut
babysitter,
butter.
You think, Pete's? Rubbish.
Thanks, Arcadian.
Rubbish. What was I talking about? When are we walking? Oh, yeah, that's true. I know, right? Look, I get sidetracked by boys. Right, Marissa? Sorry, hold on.
Ah!
Oh, sorry, I wanted to move the...
You did not! You did it right in my
Cheeseburger
face!
wrappers. Cheeseburger wrappers.
Ah!
Your older brother wants it. All right.
How gross is it that the entertaining merch idea is old food wrappers from Foodie signed with her name.
But I only read Berenstain Bears for bedtime stories.
No, that's not
I'd be
much.
cutting my kid's hair on the kitchen island. When in doubt, make another account.
Sidetracked by boys. So, yeah. Just cute little things.
I know you're happy I'm home tonight.
Sidetracked
Sharpie
by
signature.
old mate.
Yeah, I think the subs are back up, so I think I noticed. I honestly don't really check, like, every day, obviously.
Sure you don't.
I don't really, you know...
I only say that because I do. Every morning I wake up, I go into my studio, I see how many subs I have, whether or not it's gone up or down. It doesn't really matter ultimately. But I just like to see it because I sometimes get a bit numbers focused, and then I check the comments. I scroll down a bit, spend 5 minutes looking through that.
Like, I don't really care if I lose, like, 1,000. Like, you know, it goes up and down. It's you lose something, you gain some. That's what I said. What made me want to start YouTube? Seeing, I was really into YouTube videos. Started getting really into YouTube videos. Like, before 3 years ago, I didn't really watch YouTube that much. But YouTube is, like, on the rise with people watching it. You know?
YouTube was on the rise 3 years ago? Was it? Okay.
A bunch of people made reaction vids. Well, it makes sense if people are talking about you, right? It's going to get attention, especially if it's, like, drama or negative or...
It's true. It's almost like you know that when you go and delete a live stream, because you know it's already recorded. Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing. You make a live, right? You make a 30-minute live sitting down and eating McDonald's, getting real mad because something's happened. You do that. Now, if you don't put it behind an adult filter, you can get super chats on that, like it is currently set up now, right? This is not behind an adult content filter. It enables super chats. Goodo. Once it goes behind that filter, super chats are disabled, right? That's just a thing YouTube does. Now, Foodie, I don't know whether or not is the mastermind of this plan, but going live for 28 minutes, only allowing people during that time to watch it, and then pulling it down for deletion. Foodie knows everything on the internet is forever, doubly so for Chantal. So what better way to get a couple more eyeballs, right? Because that's just what reaction channels, you know, do. It's all very symbiotic. So I personally, my opinion is that Foodie wanted people to be keeping an eye out for this 5-hour stream, and she's making it personal, being like, well, you guys are gonna have to watch 5.5 hours. Perhaps not live, but during that 5.5 hours, from my understanding, I think it's Pete's who jumps back and must put the ads in, the mid-rolls, because he's the one with the PC. And I've seen it happen pretty quick, where the live will finish, and then the ad rolls will be on it within like 5 minutes or so. So I'm curious whether or not it'll happen to this one, considering Pete's was going to bed by the end of it.
I think people think I'm fucking weird or a bitch or something. I don't
Theories.
know. I really don't. Can you tell me? Shout out, keeping up with the Joneses. Excuse me. Being fat, not a reason not to like somebody. Not being able to walk far, not a reason not to like somebody. Getting angry once in a while and telling people to fuck off, possibly a reason not to like somebody. Making up rumors and believing them, not a reason not to like somebody. Not a valid reason to like somebody.
What?
Arby's wrapper? Oh, I gotta get some of those. I have a dipping sauce right here. Who wants it? Up for bid. $3.50. $3.50.
Ew.
My vape is downstairs. Personality. Oh,
Yo.
okay. My personality. Well, that's so fucking weird because you know what? That's why a lot of people like me too. Right?
No. People are interested in you because of your personality. Some people may like you because of your personality. I purposefully am just purely interested. I don't like Chantal. Interested, yes. Like? No. Friendly? Mm-mm.
Like, think about it. People who like me like my personality. People who hate me hate my personality. So, well, they don't know.
But there is a middle ground there. It's not love and hate. Sometimes, you know, the range of human emotion is quite versatile.
They don't know me. Like, they only see, like, but you don't really need to know somebody not to like them. And not everyone's gonna like me. I get it, but I'm polarizing. You're a polar bear. Hi. Oh, Baldy. Me too. Baldy. Let's keep track of how much weight I lose by how far my arm drops. Come here, BBJ. Oh. Hi, BBJ.
Is this just cat
Okay.
time? Are we up to cat time? This does seem like cat time.
Hi. I love you.
I'm sorry, Arcadian, she may have shaved a cat the other day.
Who's Dr. Miami?
Not a second time. But
I had jobs my whole life.
during the other 5-hour stream.
I've been
D.
on
Higgins,
unemployment,
thank
but
you
I've
so
never-
much
I've
for the
always
super
stayed-
chat. Good morning to you as well. And good evening from Brisbane, Australia. Thank you.
My
And
okay, come
welcome.
on. I've always been in not paid. I've always had jobs from like yeah, my whole life. Like, well,
Bria,
I started
enjoy
working-
your meditation.
when I was 16. New York fries, scrubbing fryers, fucking working alone, long hours. I was in high school.
Uh-huh.
And then
Yes?
excuse me.
You're telling a story that I
And then,
have a vague interest in. Please. Feel free to... No,
Hi.
Okay.
Sorry guys.
you're not sorry.
Come here. Come here. Baby girl. I love you.
Yes, Jen, she did finally admit that it's her personality that people might not find
Yes.
super enjoyable, as opposed to
I'm a
just the
freak.
fact that,
Come on.
you know,
Come on. Hey.
laundry list of issues
Oh my god.
that
Come
she
here.
has blamed people
Over
for
here.
not liking her for.
Come here. I'll pet you. No, no, no. Come here.
No, no,
No.
no, 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 no.
I don't
no,
want to friggin'.
No, no.
I don't want to be an
no,
animal, but I
no,
don't like
no,
being human
no,
either.
No,
No, but seriously, I
no,
find it
no,
funny when
no,
people are like,
no,
Stop
no,
acting like an animal.
no.
"What? The animals litter? The animals, fucking like
I'm a big fan of
we
The
don't
Office.
act even as good as animals sometimes. You know what I mean?
I have no idea
Myself
what you mean.
included. Worse than an animal.
Check it out of this
So if you ever call me a
conversation.
pig or a cow, don't insult animals like that. I'm a furry. What are your favorite things about going live? They're low maintenance.
Hello, Shamwell.
And I'm lazy. I'm lazy. I'm just gonna say it.
Yep.
I'm lazy. I
Great.
don't know how to be not lazy. I am a depressed person too,
Okay.
but I'm also lazy. So I have everything against me going here.
Yeah, but you're once again in a position where you're aware of those things being issues, and you do nothing to manage those, and you do nothing to better yourself because you don't want to better yourself. So what? So what? You make this content because you are lazy. Very good. That's all we need to know.
No editing. Hanging out with you guys. Like I actually miss. Like I think it would be weird. I think it would be weird to be like to turn on the camera and just talk and not have you guys like reacting to it. Must be depressing. Do you know what?
You have years of that content previously, though. Years. Vlogs, mukbangs, fucking torrid hauls. You did those skits with Pete's for a while, like Drive With Me's. Vlogmas, Vlogtober, like all of those things weren't live streams. So now this is just an emotional reliance on your chat. Sorry. Again, not a professional. Just calling it like I see it. There is an emotional reliance on the social engagement of content creator and chat, and I don't foresee her letting that go anytime soon. Mandy, thank you so much for the super chat. Mandy says, this is a super chat to shame you for not being from New Zealand. JK. Mandy, you said JK, so that's fine. No, I'm just across the ditch. Brisbane, Australia.
I need? I don't know. It feels weird now. I feel lonely. Like if I went for my walk, it feels like you guys are there with me when I go live. Oh really? Yeah, I don't like it. The crowd feel, yeah.
Oh, Emmy, nice.
Bipolar? No, I haven't been diagnosed with bipolar. Psychiatrist actually really didn't think that, but
Enjoy your Zumba
I don't know.
classes.
Yeah, it is weird, Harlow, to talk to a screen and none of it. It is reality, but it's not at the same time. And it's so hard.
Okay.
Ugh.
Clarity,
I
content
have so much
clarity.
anxiety with the Nader situation because it's like,
She knows there is a dox. She continues to say his name. Is it purposeful? Are you just that reckless, or do you just like want it to happen? I don't know which one it is. Reckless is what I lean towards.
I just feel any situation where I have like my real life, like intermingling with my YouTube life. And sometimes I feel like I have to do that because
She likes the sound of her own
I feel
voice.
like I have to.
She's not
I'm
wrong.
very open because I like talking about things and I like, I don't know, I don't even know where I'm going with this.
It is so bonkers to catch a live now and then, though, because listening to it at speed, obviously the tone and pitch shift when listening to it normal speed, and it's wild. It's wild and strange.
It's such a different lifestyle. And when you mingle it with somebody who's completely fucking normal, you feel so different. I feel so different from everyone else. You know, like...
What?
That's where you realize...
Okay, first of all, you don't know what everyone else's experience are like, so how do you know how you feel differently? We are all individuals and all process things in different capacities.
That YouTube affects your life, because it does. And it's
Yeah.
my fault, because a lot of YouTubers, it doesn't affect their life, because they don't talk about their life.
Holy
But
shit, clarity.
In time, I just feel like, well, you could do makeup videos.
You could.
You could do torrent hauls.
You could.
Yeah, but I just...
Don't
For me,
want
I don't know why, but I just feel like I don't enjoy doing it.
Okay.
I enjoy coming on here and talking about myself.
Yeah, because you're reliant on your chat.
Because I think a lot of people want to watch to try to... They see themselves in me, and it's the same thing for me and with viewers, you know? It's like, oh, don't rely on the opinions of the internet. But, you know, regardless, I do get a lot of criticism, I do get a lot of hate. I've also found I've done a lot of learning, and just from other views from people, you know...
Learning? Learning? So where have you done some learning, miss?
You know what I mean? So it's like...
Learning?
Yeah. So...
What have you learnt from your chat? Learning.
But then there's the problem, you can't share too much. You know, like you can... Especially, I have to be really careful with people in my life, because I don't want people to get hurt. You know?
You're not new at this. Yeah.
I want people to be in danger. And I don't want people...
No, I think you just don't give a shit. That's what I think. I think you don't care. Right?
People say, well, they're not in... Like, you can put somebody in, like, you know... You know what I mean by that, so...
No, explain this
careful.
more, please.
But, at the same time, I really, really think it would be cool to have a person, someone else, like that I'm seeing, be part of my channel. You know exactly what they're getting into.
Pete's is the example here. Pete's is that guy. Pete's knew exactly what goes on the Chantal verse, and yet continues to want to be in the channel in whatever capacity. Pete's is the example. We can see what has happened to Pete's. We can see, like, a lot that's happened to Pete's. Specifically, this corner of the internet, you know, general landscape, being fully aware of a lot of his hobbies. Right. So that's what's going to happen if you introduce side characters, unfortunately. Again, this is all just shit talking on the internet. This is all like up in a little box up in this direction. That's where it stays. That's where it stays. I recognize Foodie as a human and an individual. Cool. But like, this is where it stays.
Laura Ferris, the thing is that you have no idea what it, like, you know what I mean? Like, some people have no idea. It's, especially with my type of...
Explain it to them. Two options. First of all, you should probably explain it to them regardless if they're a new person in your life, because boy howdy. Second of all, make the suggestion and probably just tell them, stay off the channel. Don't come on the channel. You don't need to come on the channel. And I probably shouldn't be talking about you on the channel. But anyway, doesn't work like that.
Like online reputation, type of content, type of reaction from people. I would say it's pretty controversial and just really, you know, out there. You know, like I have a lot of people who are like, oh, I was at the hospital actually. When I was at the hospital last time a while ago, two girls were talking and she was like, oh yeah, like, you know, like I have a YouTube channel and, you know, I just do like cute DIY videos. Like, and I was kind of envious. I'm like, you know, like you could just openly tell people like you do DIY videos, and that's so innocent. And I come on and people like, if you look me up, I'm like farting. I'm like really open and weird, you know.
That's your choice, though. It's your choice to be sharing all of this shit. We're not, like, I don't know how much her audience is asking for her flatulence and, like, that shit on her channel. I don't think her audience are clamoring for that content. But okay. Again, your choice. It's your channel, mate. You make the content.
But that's who I am at the same time, you know, and it's just like... You just feel very, like, open. Like, people know so much about you. It's just weird.
What? You make the content. People know so much about you, it's just weird. Why share? Why share? Oh, that's right, because it's lazy content. And you don't want to do better. You don't want to be better, you don't want to do better. But apparently you've learned things. Okay. So you will just make this same continuous content until your audience dwindles into dust. And that is it. That's what it's going to be. That's my prediction.
You know, your weirdness pays your bills. Yeah.
Somehow it's our fault
weird because
that she shares.
You know, like how you explain that to somebody somebody normal, somebody who has no concept of like, really, dude, like, you know what I mean? Oh my god, really, Liliana? I didn't know that. That's awesome. I'll have to check it out. I feel really lucky. Yeah, like, exactly, Liliana. You're like one of those people, you know? I understand that. Like, that's, you know, but at the same time, I kind of, like, feel... It's so weird. I almost feel like, not like a nobody, but like a nobody. If I'm not telling everybody what I do. It's just like...
Your choice. Your choice. Not a professional. I think Chantel's just lonely. Right? I think she's lonely. I think she's been lonely for a while. I think she's probably been lonely since New Year's Eve last year. Not last year, but the year before. With the Rena's New Year's Eve party debacle. I think she's lonely because she doesn't have any in life people outside of her housemate, and perhaps her close family. She's lonely, and that's okay. It's okay to be lonely. Is this a coping mechanism? It could be. Do I see a lot of social engagement here? Yes. Do I recognize that I also had social engagement with strangers on the internet when I was at my lowest? Yes, because it was easier than facing people in real life. And that was my own insecurity because I didn't like the way that I looked and I wasn't healthy and I wasn't very confident in myself. But fully recognize that it is, you become a lot less emotionally invested, and in my case, I was a lot less anxious, so perhaps Foodie feels that as well, by strictly keeping a barrier in your social engagement, which is, you know, in this case, it is content creator and chat. D. Higgins, welcome to Pulpster. Thank you so much for becoming a channel member. I very much appreciate it. We'll continue.
Like, I like that people are interested in my life, but at the same time, it's also really fucking scary sometimes. You know what I mean? So
Yes.
it's just like...
I do kind of know what you mean, and I just want to say that you should go and talk to someone about that. Probably a professional, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Exactly. She agreed.
Somebody already posted a YouTube video on this live. It's not even over! Fuck! Can you not give me 24 damn hours?
No.
Seriously.
No.
Let people watch my video. If you weren't an asshole, you let people watch my video, then do your freaking little, you know, transformative video.
I'm an asshole, apparently. Thanks, Chateau.
Honestly, transformative, this is kind of, people would probably argue at this point, if some of those reaction videos are transformative, they may as well just make this transformative. Watch the video, pause, grunt, scratch your ass, keep going. I honestly, like, some of them are just like, so, how is that?
I very rarely grunt or scratch my ass on camera because I try to have a semblance of respect for my audience. But okay.
Transforming the content. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't really care. I don't honestly can say I don't really care about those videos anymore. That's
No, but she doesn't care. Guys, she doesn't care.
what I'm saying. There's like worse problems than that, you know? And I'm just saying, some of them, some are funny. You know?
Me? Can I be some? Some are funny, some are thought-provoking, some are engaging. Some are just screaming in the void together. It's, you know, lots of different things.
A vid of their vid of someone watching their video within video. Oh, fuck, what?
Sure. Chantel, I've got a 3-hour long video, which is pretty fun. If you'd like to react to that sometime, it seems like you've got enough free time to do that. You could probably do it twice, actually, in this live if you sped it up a little bit. But also, wasn't she telling us this week how busy she was? She's just been so gosh darn busy this week. And yet we've got at least 12 hours worth of raw footage in the last 2 days. Huh. So busy. Very busy.
My mom, what she thinks of the channel? Well, I've talked to her. Like, that's what I say. I talk to people who are close in my life. Like, this can potentially branch out to you. People might try to message you. You're so fucking beautiful.
A smart idea, but also let's all not forget that Chantel is extremely reckless with personal information. She just is. I saw the clip where she was on the phone with old mate and held it up with his name in the phone. This is like, come on. And then she drew a picture and showed that to the, like, you can't be that ignorant to your audience to think that, like, that's a good idea. It's not a good idea. Wasn't a good idea, proven not to be a good idea.
Holy shit! Look at this bitch. You're a cute bitch. Oh. You're cute, bitch. Hey. Yeah.
Oh, Flutterby, hi.
Oh, I love you.
I
I
did hear
fucking
you
love
get
you.
called out in this, yes.
Yeah, Twisty Misty. I think if we did it once as like a joke, but
She doesn't edit her videos anymore, AJ. Sorry, AG. She doesn't. We haven't had a piece of produced content since March.
yeah. So
So, welcome back.
you'll never be a YouTuber, yeah. She's a girl. She's the 8th wonder of the world. No, that's Timbit. Elvin Nix. These are the kind of chats I wish you'd do more often. Real and honest and genuine, not guarded or super duper stoned. Thank you, Elvin.
Unsure if intoxicated or not.
Maybe Harlow.
Doesn't really matter.
Maybe you're right.
Oh,
Hey, I
no.
don't mind that. You know
it
what?
does.
Fine.
And she is.
That's fine. That's
Sorry.
a good thing. I just don't like it when it's dangerous, like when people are doxxed or people are, you know, whatever. I don't know what other kind of forms of harassment, or really stupid lies are told that are like really not true. Or
Okay, doxing, harassment, lies, like all very different in regards to like severity. Understanding and appreciating the sentiment, agreeing with a lot of it. But Chantal, please recognize your actions that have caused this effect. You're going to take any responsibility for it? No. Okay, great. It's just you're all bad, but I gave you the ammunition, but you're all bad. But it's my fault because I gave you the ammunition, but it's your fault because you're bad. If you were just a little more aware of your situation, Chantal, I feel like you would find things much easier.
weird conspiracies. I don't know. I get some fucked up. I should do an email reading reaction. Jesus, you should see my fucking spam. I'm sure my spam is littered. Hi, Flutterby. Sorry.
Oh, there you
Everyone
are.
should feel safe. Everyone should feel safe. Yeah, no, nobody does. Nobody does, Thor. That's the thing. That can was moved on purpose. What can? What's your type? Big nose. What her mom thinks? Honestly, we don't really talk about it that much. But I've shown her some of my videos. She thinks some of them are funny and cute, like the time warps and things. Sometimes she thinks like, why would you say that on nothing? But mostly, whatever. No matter how many people message her, your daughter is this, your daughter's that. People make up really nasty shit. Like, you wouldn't believe the nasty shit people do. I don't talk about it. I tell everybody, like I say in my life, block, ignore, haters. Like, that's what it is. You know, I mean, come on. You drool like a cow? Never said anyone made up me being high, but people make up things like crack addict, meth addict, crack house, fucking, that's made up. You know? But yeah, I'm not stupid. Obviously, well, yes, I am stupid. Should have realized admitting to doing that once. The thing is no, you know what? The reactions aren't even the problem. It's just, it is what it is. This is my life now. This is my lifestyle. I'm not going to be getting rid of haters. I'm not going to trolls are never going to go away.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some of them are funny and, like, seriously, it's just that, yeah, I know, I have a lot of gay, that's cool, though. Except most of you are hot and don't like women and can't bang. I'm just joking. Ghost girl.
Huh, that makes me feel gross and objectified. And gross. Alright, thanks, Chantal. The one comment out of that kind of barrage of nonsense that I kind of took away was, well, this is my life now. This is just what it is. It's like, alright, cool.
Girl,
So
hey, I just want to get home from
expect more of the same.
Thanks,
Trap Queen Chantal.
Ghost girl. From being out of town? Mistakes happen. Oh, there's Facebook. Oh, yeah, I forgot about Facebook groups. What the hell? If I have a Facebook group for me, a Reddit, and a... That's crazy. It's just really weird to me. It's really weird to me.
I mean, it shouldn't be a surprise.
Yeah, Elvin Nix. That's the thing. A lot of the time it happens, yeah. Anyway. There's Discords, Reddits, Facebook groups. Oh my god.
Speaking of, guys, we've got 800 of you viewing me this evening. Thank you all so much for being here. If you'd like to hit the like button for me, that would be wonderful. Also, we have a fun Pulpy Syntax Discord. We play video games, we talk shit, we share our artwork and our gardening and our hobbies and our interests outside of the Chantalverse. If you'd like to join the Discord, you can become a channel member.
Who even has Facebook anymore? 90-year-olds that want to post things nobody cares about. It's true. I get so annoyed. I don't go on it. I get so fucking annoyed with people's posts. I just like unfollow everybody and get mad. I'm popular. I don't want to be. I've got my own Reddit page. I'm popular. Kiwi Farm says I'm a lol cow. I'm popular. Remember that song? Yeah.
I need to figure out a way to smash the word smug into Chantal's name. Smugtal. Sean Mug. Sean Mug's pretty good.
I do laugh at some of the posts. Yeah, admittedly. Because you know why? I like roasts. And
Oh, thanks,
some of them
Alfred.
go roast.
Hi.
Yeah, stop demonizing addicts and drug users. That's right. Not a surf. Yeah, you know, that can't be nice for somebody who's actually dealing with, like, you know,
Schmug.
an addiction like that,
Schmug.
or like a drug addiction, to be like, you fucking nasty cokehead and shit like that. Probably triggering for them to see me talk about it, but, you know. Because I do stupid things sometimes. That's why. Jeez.
Again, I would like to take this moment to remind everyone that we all get to make a lot of choices in our lives. And I'm now firmly considering the choices that I could have taken to be in a similar situation. And I'm very glad I chose better. So if anyone takes only one thing away from watching this live stream, either in the rewatch or during the live, make good choices. Make good choices, guys.
Yeah, I did, Damon White. I made a comment on that. Out of anger. But no, yeah, I did. Yeah. I did, and I was wrong.
Hello, Marissa. How's
Dark
it going?
spirits are attracted to addicts. What? I need to collaborate with Trisha. You mean in an OnlyFans? My family demonized me and want me dead. Oh, that's horrible, scapegoat. That's horrible. Who has 2,800 members? There's a Facebook group of me with 2,800 members. They have a live chat now. Hey! I'm an addict because even sober, the drug shaming pisses me off. Yeah, I find it gross. I don't like it.
Just as a point of reference, Foodie instigated her illicit drug use and deigned to share it with us. Foodie didn't grow up right in this environment. Foodie wasn't forced into this environment. Foodie chose to seek out illicit drug use in a sexual partner. Just a point of clarity, because for some reason she seems to think that's just Beeson and what we all are out here doing. So, yeah. I truly hope in a year's time, if we get there, that the narrative is not like, oh, boo-hoo, look at me, I'm a victim, because drugs. Because we'll all have some things to say.
I don't like... How do I say this? Sometimes I like doing bad things. Like trying substances I shouldn't. Party favors.
Reckless. Dangerous.
Or doing things that are, you know, yeah, I know, I like sometimes...
Glamorizing drug use.
And
Stop it.
It's not just that, it's like... I don't know how to say it.
Hey, buddy.
It was probably stupid because, yeah, people get easily addicted to those things.
Yes.
I'm impulsive.
Yeah, but
I just get so bored.
the stupid thing is not the fact that people easily get addicted or, you know, are perhaps around those substances, whatever. The stupid thing is voluntarily seeking them out, right? That's the dumb thing.
You know, you keep looking for something else to try or to do, or...
No.
I don't know.
No, not all of us. Some of us are like, yeah, I'll go try bungee jumping. Or I'll go, like, I don't know. For me, I try to get, like, 12,000 steps in every day. For me, I try to get, like, a couple of hours of skating in every week. For me, like, small, obtainable, realistic, healthy goals. Those are things I do. I don't set a goal of how many illicit drugs can I take in a week? What's the next high I can chase? Because that's what she's talking about. I don't do that. That part I don't do. I don't recognize that. The next high I generally chase is like, oh, what's a cool new trick I can learn on skates? It's about as interesting as it gets, currently. What's a cool new recipe I can learn?
I just said I don't like fucking knitting, Flutterby. What else can I do? I can make sex a hobby? It can be.
Okay.
Party and play. Yeah, I do. I'm in that mood now. I wasn't.
Don't do that. Oh. Oh, you party and play. Yeah, I do that, don't I? Ooh. Ooh. I'm a full party and totally playful. It's not what that means. That means sexual intercourse with drug use involved. That's what that is. Yeah, that's not something to glamorize. No.
No. Life is monotonous. It is.
Not cute. Not cute at all, BJ. Sorry, SJ.
I'm messy,
Can't
Jesse.
read.
Half the people. That is my main hobby. What? Oh, cannabis? I look like shit right now. Holy shit. Like, I would not want to be, like, laying next to somebody looking like this right now.
And yet here we are.
I didn't glorify it. I said I didn't like it. I didn't, you know?
Yeah, but I party and play. Vicky, thank you for the super chat. I very much appreciate it. During this nonsense.
People are allowed to talk about what they want to, you know? Drug use is a human thing. You know what I mean? Like, why can't somebody who's tried something or had a hard time with something, like, why?
No. Here's the narrative. Here's the concern. No, you're not documenting the use and saying that it is bad. You're saying, oh no, I'm beezing, right? You're just shifting that. You're saying, no, well, it's human nature. Everybody tries grade A illicit drugs at some point in their life. Hi, don't listen to her. Feel free to listen to me. Not an authority, but I'll tell you my opinion on it. Don't. Don't. There are drugs that are illicit for specific reasons, right? Trust the healthcare professionals. The healthcare professionals and the legal system has told you that drug's probably not great to try out. It's probably cooked in someone's kitchen. Probably not a professional either. Don't do that.
What, you know, like, people can, like, talk about those experiences in life.
You can. But when we say you are glamorizing drug use, it doesn't mean that you're oh my god, it's just I'm the life of the party, Chantal, the life of the party. That's not what it is. It's also normalizing it, right? I think normalizing is probably a better word to use in Chantal's case. Normalizing illicit drug use. That's what it is. And once again, Chantal didn't come up in this. She's voluntarily seeking out these things, according to her. Again, stories that she shares on this monetized and produced content, platform.
And yeah, people can have reactions to them, but why did you stop eating beef and cheddar? Oh, fuck. I know, I've been turned off of, like, foods lately, but I really want beef and cheddar right now. Addiction is a disease. It is, yeah, it is, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I almost died. Well, I don't know what else, I know how it was stupid. But...
Yeah, just a content clarity reminder. Last week, Chantal described her feeling of a potential overdose. Yep. Just a thing she did.
Sriracha. Hi, Sriracha! There you go, Virgil. You're welcome. Oh, beef and cheddar. I can't. It's far away. The only Arby's we have in the city is in Canada. And I'm far from there. And it's closed.
She doesn't want it to change. Teresa, I would agree with you, yes.
Yeah, Stash. Well, that's the thing. You know...
If she can't be bothered to make a 20-minute YouTube video, she will not be bothered to go through extensive therapy. She will not be bothered to fill in her prescriptions, which we have seen. She will not be bothered to attend her doctor's appointments, which we have seen. She will not be bothered to take her health seriously. Because she's lazy. There are a lot of other issues to go along with that, but just as someone who has been watching the content for a little while now, Chantal does not like to be uncomfortable. Chantal does not like to exert a large amount of energy. And so all of the issues that she had just simply go in the too hard basket. That's all.
People are going to interpret what I say differently. And I think, you know, talking about it casually, like, oh, I did, like, Molly, meth, coke. And it's stupid, but I'm like, that's the thing, I fuck up, I do stupid things. I'm not glorifying it, but at the same time...
You are.
I guess I'm just kind of really blasé.
Yeah, you're normalizing it. Yep, that's what you're doing.
I'm in a weird mood these days. It looks self-destructive, but it's actually... it's not, because...
Huh?
Like, I know I wouldn't get dependent on... I could just tell it myself, like, I don't think I would ever get dependent on something like that. You know, I don't like those kind of...
Yeah, I definitely don't have an addictive personality or
those kind of, like, drugs. I love edibles because it's natural. It's fun. I mean, on edibles, you laugh, like, the whole night and eat. You laugh and eat. You know what I...
Great, but, like...
I mean, it doesn't destroy your life, your health in the same way, you know, like...
addiction, in whatever form, can destroy your life. Right? Gambling, alcohol, narcotics, food, right? Some of those things are legal. Some of those things aren't. Addiction ruins lives. Point blank, period. So, there is a point in this video, I'm not sure if we'll get to it or not. There is a point in this live stream, rather, where she brings up her BED again. We haven't heard about it for a hot minute. And I'm curious as to why she decided to bring it up in the narrative now. It's probably just because she was butts high and it was a talking point. However, Chantal has been quite vocal about her addictions in the past. Also, the fact that she was a smoker. And hi, if you're new, I used to be a smoker as well. So, can relate. Lots of addictions. Not saying Chantal is, just saying that Chantal brushing off the idea that, oh, I won't get addicted to meth, it's fine. Totally fine. Wrong. Wrong and dangerous, and don't.
Yeah, Jamalka shake. I don't think I've had one of those. Well, I can turn my life around. That's up to me. Like, turn my life around what? You know, turn my life around. What does that mean? Like, I don't want to turn, like, what? I don't understand. Like,
you don't want to turn your life around. Okay, great. Chantal, this message is not for you. This message is for the future Zach and for anyone else who needs it. Don't do this. Don't be this person. Do better. Be better. Go out and live your life and be happy. Recognize your faults. Work on yourself. You're worth the effort. Chantal doesn't think she's worth the effort, but you should think you're worth it.
for me, I want to get healthier, like lose some weight, but and keep on the.
At what cost? Are you losing weight because of your illicit drug use? Because I kind of don't think that, like, that's the way to go about healthy weight loss, but also, like, your liver might be screaming at you.
Try to get on a path more productive to earn more income and grow, but or to allow myself to have a lifestyle I want. But I don't want a lifestyle that most people have. Like, for me, no, I don't want therapy, and I just don't want that right now in my life.
I don't want therapy, I just don't want it in my life. Miss, how many times have you been to see a therapist? Could probably count it in one hand, actually. And she'll go into an argument here where she says, well, therapy doesn't work for everybody and, you know, this, that, the other. But you gotta try, mate. You gotta try first. You'll never know if something doesn't work or does work for you unless you try. You'll never know. For a long time, I thought calorie counting wasn't going to work for me. And then I figured out a way to make it work for me. And we got there. We got there in the end.
Believe it or not everybody benefits from talk therapy. It's true.
Sure.
I lost a bunch of weight. I did lose some weight.
Sure, but you could explore other options for therapy. And it might not be the format of therapy in general. It might be the individual therapist. But you will never know, and you will never find out because you are lazy.
Wait, not a ton, but it's gonna take time. It takes like, at least a year. Standing in the kitchen is not gonna be fucking life changing, okay? And I usually only sit when I'm talking to you guys. I sit in the kitchen and talk to you guys at the island. But I do.
Right, so you sitting in your kitchen is our fault as audience members. Zero accountability. Zero, like, introspection. Zero self-actualization. It is the audience fault that Chantal sits in the kitchen. Excellent.
My dishes and things like that. Like, I sit, to see, like, for the camera height. I walk around in my kitchen. Something so stupid and trivial. I feel like I just want to have fun right now in my life. I want to just do YouTube, share my life with you guys. Good night, Vegas doll.
What a life. What a life.
Like, have fun. Have fun. Keep doing whatever I enjoy doing. Which a lot of the time is just nothing. Watching horror movies.
I'm waiting for the live stream that will come in the future. I foresee it now. The live stream where she's sitting on a couch. Sorry, probably the couch downstairs. Sitting on the couch. She's watching, like, Scream. Or, like, I Know What You Did Last Summer, something like that. And it's just on mute. And we're just watching Chantal watch a horror movie. Or maybe we're not watching Chantel. Wait, maybe we're watching the horror movie like we got the Mario Kart set up. That's a live stream I foresee in the future at some point.
Sometimes yes, Flutterby. Sometimes yes. If I want to sit all day, why do people care? I don't know. Because it's seen as something that's like... That's what I'm saying. People see things like, oh, your room is messy, your house is filthy. You laze around all day, you sit in your kitchen on a wheelie chair. Like, why? Who fucking cares? Like, those are all things that, what? Make me a bad person? Or, like, why, you know? Hi, Becky.
Doesn't make you a bad person. It makes you a person who isn't taking their health or self seriously, because you will, in a matter of weeks, I imagine, you will come back to us with another health update. And you get upset because you, have put yourself in this position, but somehow it's our fault. I can't even say that she wants to be better anymore. Like, there were points, remember, like my 400-pound life, that was only last year. She got a couple of episodes out about that. That was interesting. That was her trying to do better, be healthier, in her words. But we won't get any of that. So, okay.
Why are they still making... No, they're not still making Saw movies. I've never seen any Saw movies except for the first one.
Spiral? Is that the next one?
What's wrong, Amnesia? Where's my Candyman remake? I know! I want to see Candyman remake. Those are all things that scream mental health. Yeah, I do have mental health problems. And?
Your day's complete Flutterby.
I'm on medication. I think everybody has mental health problems in some way. Nobody's fully wholesome. That's so boring.
Yeah, how dare anyone be wholesome?
I think mental health problems makes people more colorful. My experience with psychedelics had therapeutic aspects too. Really? Oh no, I want to have a clean room. Yeah, for sure. Beezer production.
Okay, 2 talking points I wanted to take away from that. 1, if you wanted a clean room, you'd just go clean your room. You don't care because you're lazy. Second of all, there was something I was going to say. I think it's gone. Vicky! Thank you for the super chat, Vicky. Vicky says, let's just take a minute to remember that she has never had a proper psychiatric evaluation. Yep, do not self-diagnose here, doctor. Agreed, 100%. Treatment is life-changing. Absolutely. Yes, it is. When I say, like, take your health seriously, that is not just physical. That is absolutely physical, mental, sexual, all of those elements of your health. Take all of that seriously, right? And if you're in the position to be able to seek help, seek help. Seek help. There is no shame, and there should be no stigma towards receiving whatever help you need to live your best life. That. When Chantel talks about it like this, it very much gets under my skin also, because she just dismisses things that she knows won't work for her. Not vocalizing the fact that it can work for other people. Is it her responsibility to do that? No, but as a content creator, it would be a kindness to her audience to hear her say, like, I understand it works for everybody. But again, she has never sought the help, which is the most frustrating part, because she is able to, she just chooses not to, because she's lazy.
Gotta do those. The girl in the basement. Is it scary?
That was the other thing I was going to say. She gets upset that people are always like, oh, well, we only see you sitting down. We only see you laying down. We don't see you doing anything, this, that, and the other. But, like, hi, my name's Zach, and I sit in this chair pretty gosh darn often. It's more about the actual audience. And the fact that she's creating, so many hours of content that her audience, I still can't understand how they get through it all. They don't get through it all because they ask the same questions stream after stream because they're not watching every stream. There we go. I answered my own question. Sorry, team.
Scared.
Sorry. Valhalla, good to see ya.
Well, then I guess that makes you better than me in some way, Flutterby, if that's what you want. I'm not promoting, like, heavy drugs and stuff like that. I get it. I mean, I'm not dumb. I was that dumb that day. Actually, I was ignorant because I'm contradicting myself. I didn't...
Yeah. Yep. Because let's not forget, on live streams, you were saying how you'd done lines and Molly and meth, and how it just felt so good when he touched you, and then he was touching your face, and then, ooh, it just felt so good. Is that not glamorizing drug use? Is that not? Is it not glamorizing drug use to say, oh no, he cooks so well for me and he's so funny and we giggle and oh, I've never seen him sober. Is that not doing that?
I understand that combination, like, you can overdose. Like, it's not like having 5 edibles.
Once again, to clarify, she came and she described what she thought was an overdose after telling us the story of the drug use. So, yep.
You know.
I do know.
And I was warned. I was warned heavily, but I do not listen to people. You know?
Yeah, it's almost like you actively defy them. It's a shame that reverse psychology doesn't work on Chantal. Don't go to therapy. Don't take your health seriously. Don't see a dietitian or nutritionist. Don't follow up about the liver and the spleen and the infected belly button. Don't do any of those things.
You need a humidifier. I do have one, Elsie. I just don't use it. I know I'm stupid.
Hello, Joyful. How's it going?
Mushrooms, yeah. BBJ. Oh, BBJ. Look at her. Oh, BBJ. Oh, BBJ. Oh, BBJ.
Hello, Yummy. Lovely to see you.
Beeson? No, Thor, really? No, the thing is, when I say I know myself and that I wouldn't become an addict on these things is because I've done those, like, not those drugs, but, like, I've done harder, like, I've done cocaine before.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't really do anything for me. I don't even know why I would keep doing it. Like a little rush or whatever. But yeah, those drugs are not good drugs, and I won't be touching them. I would be... Edibles is my recreational activity.
Sure.
I just like how it makes you... I don't know. I think taking one of them is a good thing. Because I don't feel, you know... Hi, Bob Will. It's not too much, you know? I have hamburger eye, but not... Yeah, I think so. Edibles. And the buzz is just...
Just because it's legal, again, doesn't mean you have to take it. Like, you're under no obligation to take these substances. Smoking's legal. You're not under an obligation to smoke. Drinking's legal. You're not under an obligation to do that either. Both of those things not great for your health. So...
better. You know, I found with the... Like... What are those called? Opioids or whatever. You don't even get, like, a nice buzz. You just get really fucking, like... I find myself irritable, honestly. And then there's a come down, and it's just, no. It's expensive. It fucks your nose. Like, I don't enjoy that at all. Like, the mood from that, the upper to the edible, is so different. Edible, like I said, you think, you talk, you eat. You don't get, like... Yeah, I don't like that. I hate that.
Edible. You think, you talk, you eat. Huh. Just another reminder for the content clarity out there. She has not filled her most recent Ozempic script. We'll see how long that takes.
Ugh. The only time I ever did ketamine was given to me by a nurse after my surgery. Other than that, no. You know, calling someone a druggie is actually really rude. So if you want to be high and mighty, Flutterby, and self-righteous, how about maybe not shame people? Hi, Keon.
Another point to remember that Foodie introduced the story of her drug use on the channel. She didn't get outed, right? There was no paparazzi following her around, recording her illicit drug use. Foodie allegedly partook in drugs, in the drugs, and then chose to share it with her audience on camera for money. So the fact that people are concerned, I think it's entirely valid. Yeah, I think it's entirely valid.
Scary yellow crayon. What did people say, Bob Will? And I'll confirm it. Yeah, I did flirt with them, but I didn't say it was cool. It was a stupid thing. Right? Twisty Misty! I want a Twisty Misty.
I did a thing, but I've acknowledged the fact that it was wrong. So, therefore, you can't hold me accountable. Oops, I broke a glass. No, scratch that. I picked up someone's glass. And I smashed it on the floor. Then I looked that person in the eye. And I said, I just took your glass and I smashed it on the floor. I know that was wrong. See ya. It's very that.
Misty right now.
Oh, Joyful, thank you for the message. Guys, we've got 880 of you in the chat. Thank you all so much for being here in this Tuesday evening with us. If you'd like to hit that like button for us, it'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you.
Flutterby, can you, like, tell me the timestamp of when I said doing hard drugs is cool? Because I don't remember saying those words. Thanks, Leah.
She may not have ever said those words specifically. It's not coming to mind as a direct reference, but she has glamorized her drug use specifically. Yes.
Why do you feel the need to? It's not I feel the need, Sophie. It's that I in a weird way, I like to share things like that. Oh, yeah, just one puff of it, though.
You oversharing stuff is a you problem, not an us problem. We're just the audience. You get to choose what you say, miss. Your words coming out of your mouth. You control
Just like one
that.
to try, and it was disgusting. So
We don't need to twist it.
Actually, I did throw up for like 2 days after doing that. Oh my god, dry heaving. Yeah, it was bad.
Boop the snoot. Boop that snoot.
Sandy, hi. Weed is it's not illegal here. I'm a blue raspberry lemonade slushie from DQ. Yeah, maybe Shania. I'm not saying I don't need therapy. I'm saying it doesn't work for everybody. But it is, you do need to have a lot of patience with it. I just don't want to be bothered with it right now. I have trouble keeping up with regular appointments. Like,
it's true, you do.
And keeping up with medications and things like that.
Yeah.
Which is also stupid, I know. But like I said, like...
What?
You know, I'm working on it.
Where? Sorry, miss, where are you working on any of that? I wish you would, but you're not.
Yeah, Haley. That could be very true. Nope, not yet. No skin biopsy yet. Therapists make you cry. Self-care.
Self-care. Once again, big on self-care. I've done my night routine with everybody here. I hope everybody has partaken in some form of self-care along with me. Because, geez Louise.
I'm into that right now. Not into... That sounds so bad. I'm not, like...
Not into self-care?
I just don't... I can't right now.
Can't be bothered.
I'm just going through something.
I'm going through something. You guys, it's a phase. It's a phase and I'm going through something. No. You just can't be fucked, mate. You could just admit it. You'll probably get over that hurdle a lot quicker if you recognize the fact that you can't be bothered. You might actually learn something from waking up and making that realization. Instead of giving yourself excuses, saying, it's too hard today, I'm going through something. Oh, it's a phase. I'm just feeling this. Okay, that's fine. You are entitled and your feelings are valid. But I think the truth of the matter is you can't be fucked and you're lazy. So recognize that in yourself and you might be able to conquer it. I think you could. I did. But whatever.
What is your passion in life? Love. And travel. I have such an itch for it. I want to get healthier so I can travel. I need to go back on my walks, you know?
Sure. I'm saying that for a week too.
Midlife crisis, yeah. Lewis! What's going on, Beezer? Are you Beezing, Lewis? I keep saying that. I know. Holy moly. Euro bees! Euro bees and Mr. Grinch.
Ian, hi. Yes, no, agreed. Agreed.
Type of therapy, not CBT. Hopefully,
they would benefit from help,
really
but
creme de la creme.
No, I don't see it happening. Again, not a professional. That's
Something
just
like that,
based on the content.
No, that's not what I said. What do you mean thoughts on Sagittarius? Like what kind of thoughts? A life coach. No, I don't know. No, because they're gonna say like
A life coach might actually be helpful.
Yeah, Cindy, thank you. Tell the ghost to stop trying to tickle my body parts. Why do I want to be like Saggy? Because we both want to friggin' have sex and then go on Tinder dates or like I don't know. People are similar, you know? Or not similar, but
Look, similarities in content are just going to happen. Now, Chantel has a lot of similarities with a lot of content creators, yes, but
here, sweetie.
It happens. Bella, I
How am I
agree.
trying to be like her? She's not the only person on YouTube to make Tinder date videos or whatever. I don't even make Tinder date videos. They're not even like hers at all. How many Tinder dates? Like, I went, like, met... I don't even film them. Oh, Frank. I met up with Frank. Nick. But...
Yeah, God, remember when meeting Frank was like the biggest
talk about
red
the
flag?
She's not the only single person who's on Tinder.
It's a tiny red
You
flag
know, like-
now. Oh.
Oh, Haley, that's great. See? I'm your daily recommended dose of medicine.
Guys, I'm so sorry to interrupt this. Queen, thank you very much for your kind words. Guys, can we get some hands up in the chat and some congratulations for Queen, who is celebrating 15 pounds down? That's amazing. Thank you for your kind words. I'm very glad that I could assist in any way. Very happy to hear when people are motivated by watching this content. So thank you for sharing, Queen. And best of luck.
Frank G hangs in Miss Hussey's chat. Are you fucking serious? You have to be kidding me. That's hilarious. Oh, that's cool. Oh my god.
Bunny, I know. I'm 2 days behind in Chantel world. It's crazy.
You know,
can't keep up.
what was I gonna say?
I'm trying to in this.
She doesn't like being compared to me? Okay.
Gemma, that's a good point. Gemma said that Saji's 25 and creates her videos and tells a story in 20 minutes. Yeah, different content.
Frank, fucking traitor. He's mad I took his wrench away.
Oh, so this was a little bit of interesting lore, I suppose. So Frank got his wrench taken away during the Modageddon, right? And allegedly, her chat is telling Chantal that Frank hangs out in Miss Hussey's chat. Ooh.
Oh, thanks, Rhea.
We are shit talking on the internet. Just a reminder. Nat, I agree. You missed 2 days, and you may as well be completely out of the loop.
You're trying to start drama, just so you have entertainment.
Abigail, welcome. Thanks for joining the live. First time. Appreciate it.
She wants her own life. Well, I don't blame her. I'd be annoyed too. I get annoyed when you guys bring up
Scandalo.
Sadie. I have nothing against Sadie. I have no beef. I watch her videos. Just fucking... I don't know what the big obsession is. I guess people think we're similar. We have similar type of videos, yeah. No, but to answer your question, no, I'm not trying to be somebody just because, you know.
Perhaps similar themes, but not structurally,
One love. Hi, Finn. From
it
Australia.
seems.
Nikocado and Chantal.
Good morning, Hillary. How are you? Good evening
Yeah, no,
from Brisbane.
We're nothing alike, Sadie and I. Nothing. I'm not saying that in a bad way. It's just we're two very different people. I'm not high class, Pammy chick. Oh my god. What part of eating lobster mac and cheese at 5 in the morning and farting on camera is classy?
I mean, none of it, but...
Call up my name. I have that song in my head all week.
Okay, we can skip ahead a little bit here because I know there's not a lot. Please hold.
That's right, Sash.
There's some singing there. Skip over that.
No, I'm bigger than Saji, for sure.
Oh, she's still on this.
As Zal, I'm gonna do a 24-hour live stream. Yeah, hungry fat chick. Do you watch 90 Day? No, I don't have cable.
Okay, there's a big chunk of nothing here. Sorry,
Oh,
guys.
boy, I don't know.
Just
I
remember.
don't know. Working somewhere. Skincare product or brand? Probably Lush.
A flat tire Chanel. Possibly that, yes. Oh, really, Lindsay?
What,
You think
Michael
so?
Carter?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. She comes back to the
Skip it.
couch. There's just a whole lot of nothing. Guys, we'll skip ahead a little bit. Forgive me.
Go eat the food up.
Forgive me. Better reaction channels will cover this in a much more succinct format. But I've got 3 more days of work. I'm not going to find the time. Sadly. So we'll do it live.
There are just many of us. My 4th boob. Truffles and peanut butter. Let's taste what this is.
Oh, we got to truffles
I
and
have
peanut
one
butter.
of those now.
Of course.
Yes, I had one already.
Oh, yes.
I'm
The
actually
note there about the 24-hour live stream was that is how Chantel will celebrate 100,000 subscribers. 24-hour live stream with Chantel. God. Watch like 7 hours of her sleeping. Fun.
There's been at least one Are You High? I know. Are you on meth? Oh no, well, edible.
Thanks, baby. And we were out of bed. Okay, so what we missed there was more talking. Then she got the munchies because she's been smoking vapes before she got to bed. And then she came downstairs and has the vape again here, has a bit of the munchies, really wants truffles and peanut butter. Someone suggested maybe she should cook the HelloFresh that she got and put in the fridge. She laughed it off and said that would be basically too much effort. So once again, Chantal is lazy.
That's actually not good. Snack of the day.
Oh, she had an edible. Right, of course. Things. So many
The
things.
truffles are from Pizza. Pizza!
Guys, did you know making truffles is real easy? It is real easy. And
peanut butter was better.
delightful. A great treat to make at home. Perhaps Foodie Beauty would one day showcase that. Not great for her, but good for me. I like truffles. Just a little bit down there.
The only thing about the edibles is that they make you hungry. But I'm actually not that hungry.
No, of
I just
course
wanted
not.
like something sweet a little bit.
No. Once again, just a little bit of self-insert here. At my worst, at my most unhappy and my heaviest, not that there's a direct correlation between those two things, but in my history, when I was my heaviest, I was the least happy. So at my worst, I ate pretty much every condiment out of the container. Peanut butter and jam sandwiches, minus the bread, just the condiments on a spoon. I thought of it as efficient. Turns out it was me, like, dealing with things in not a great or healthy way. That's just a note on her.
I was craving peanut butter.
Uh-huh. Now
Whole jar
don't
of
do
Nutella.
that. Right.
Nutella is... I could eat the whole jar too.
Yeah, same.
Selena
girl.
Gomez? No.
Same.
I liked...
I'm lucky now that I've gotten to a point where, like, a small amount of Nutella is enough. And, like, my sweetness cues have kind of returned. Like, I know when something is too sweet and it's too rich, and my body's like, no, stop putting that in. Which is good, but yes.
One of her songs, I think.
Yes,
Phil
definitely
Lopez, oh my god.
ate an entire jar of peanut butter. Sorry, Nutella at one point. Yes, did that. How heavy was I? 140
Yeah,
kilos.
peanut butter's awesome.
Yeah, at my heaviest. Which is like
I will,
300
Taylor. I have to add a bunch
pounds.
Sam?
Ish. Vegemite on a spoon is delicious. Kerry, I'd have to say Promite is better on a spoon, personally.
Guess who's here? Wait. Oh, sorry. I gotta go to bed soon. Oh. Yes. I
Yes.
can control myself with sweets. Like, I can have just some.
Spoilers, Nutella is not healthy.
I can have a little bit more of my vape. But with a lot, I can't. Like, with a lot of, like... No, that's the thing. I've kind of just been eating intuitively. Like, for real, I've just been eating, like... Maybe not, like, the healthiest kind of intuitive. Because, like, sometimes I go...
The return of intuitive eating. Guys, thank you all very much for your compliments as well. I appreciate it. So I got from like 140-ish kilos. I'm currently like 87. I'm still battling like the last 3 to 4 kilos to remove. I don't know if I ever will. I'm trying to work on retaining muscle while trying to get rid of fat. It's a whole thing. It's a deal, but I've been overweight and obese my entire life. So it's fine. I've just got to manage the last little bit, and we'll get there. We will get there. But my expectations are reasonable. I have removed the large majority that I wanted to get rid of.
Like, friggin'... Like, I went, like, 2 days without eating. Or, like... You know... A whole day without really not eating much. But then I'll get, like, a bout of really bad hunger, and I'll, like, eat and make up for it, kind of.
Sure.
It's like feast and famine is kind of what I've been doing.
No.
I'll just eat, like, I'm craving a truffle with peanut butter. So I'll just eat that until I've had my fill, and then...
No. Please someone explain the definition of famine to Foodie.
Because if you really, really only... it made me realize that a lot of the reasons I was eating was nothing to do with being hungry at all.
No,
I
it's
would, like,
boredom
stuff
for
myself.
me. Yeah, mine was boredom.
No, yeah, Jessica Ann, it's not because, like, no, but that's the thing, like, I'm not, like, binging when I eat. I just eat a lot compared to how I was eating. It's not like a binge, though.
What?
Yeah, I have binge eating disorder. Well, I did, because...
Here it is.
I remember, like, I would order, like, pizza, eat, like, a whole pizza, and then order stuff from the gas station, like, a whole bunch of snacks. Like, I would eat, like, an entire huge bag of chips, a whole container of fucking dip, 3 pepperoni sticks, a bag of beef jerky, 2 ice cream drumsticks, or a whole pint of Ben & Jerry's.
Yep.
I didn't pick up my dose yet, no. I have to go. What else?
That was a note on the Ozempic, but also, is she going to keep talking about this?
A bag of candy, usually.
Yeah.
After eating a whole entire pizza.
Yep.
When we ordered pizza, I eat like what, 2 slices immediately. Then I'll usually come back later now and eat like another 2. Like, I don't binge like that. Like, it's been so fucking long, you know. And definitely, really paying attention to the biological hunger. Like the therapy I did do wasn't wasted.
We're not getting that Ozempic prescription. No. She's off Ozempic. Back on intuitive eating. All right.
Because it planted a seed with the intuitive eating, and that got things rolling for me, I think, which is changing my mindset about like how I saw myself with food and really listening to my body, because I would be like, I'm not hungry, so why am I going to binge on it? There's other reasons I want to eat this food right now, you know? So it wasn't actual biological hunger. When you're working on just honoring your hunger, and now I eat a lot of healthier things too, like what I ate healthier today with like the scallops and things. That was so satisfying. Oh my god, like just the homemade food.
Yeah, I'm eating so much healthier now. Where'd the truffle with the peanut butter go? What happened there? But wait, you had scallops and prawns earlier, assumedly with Old Mate. So you had scallops and prawns, and then you had Macca's, and then you had pizza. Now you've had truffles with peanut butter. Okay, it's intuitive.
And this guy really likes homemade stuff. Like he's like really good cook, you know. So I think that's good to have somebody, you know. I know I haven't eaten the jalapeno poppers in a while.
Sorry, my headset's
I naturally intermittent fast. Jessica Anophelia, thank you for the cat sticker, Jessica. I don't know. What was I talking about?
I'm back.
Kiss. Yeah. Somebody randomly remind me to kiss the bald spots. I just consistently do something very, very easy to do. Like, start with something that's really easy to do. Like, I know people will think, oh, it doesn't look like I'm doing much. Like, at all. It doesn't look like I just had truffles and peanut butter. But what I'm doing it consistently because it's small and attainable. So, like, just shifting really trying to listen to my body. Am I hungry? I want to eat? Do I need to eat?
We'll come back to you, miss. Dustin, thank you so much for the super chat. Dustin says, hi from Canada. Hi from Brisbane, Australia. Watching Chantel's diabetes spiral out of control pushed me to work on my type 1. Excellent. Working to drop them sugars and going good so far. Excellent to hear, Dustin. Thank you so much for the super chat, and thank you for sharing. And it's excellent to hear people taking their health seriously, and you deserve it. And guys, can we get some hands up and some congratulations in the chat for Dustin for taking his health seriously? Thank you again, Dustin.
Yeah, food is fuel. So it's like, or is there another reason? Am I bored? Do I need it for some kind of pleasure? Do I need it for, you know...
All of the above. Experienced it. Yep. Same.
Now, the thing is I'm making the biological hunger pleasurable, too. You know, that's also helping with success. Like, when I have to eat, I make it something I like to eat. So I don't want to, like... That has to be pleasurable. Eating still has to be pleasurable in a way to me. Like, so I eat...
It's almost like you could work on that, but yeah.
Things I really like buying that fresh bread with the right tomatoes and the high-quality cheese. And, like, that was such a good thing for me. Like, really enjoyed that.
Did she mean the 5 slices of cheese she put on that sandwich?
I did get food, you know? And then the Ozempic to add layer onto that.
Sure.
I just feel...
The Ozempic that you're not going to get your script filled for.
Sick in my body on the Ozempic. I really wish I could somehow... It's risky. See if I can manage without it. But the thing is it's meant...
She's not going back to the Ozempic.
For diabetes, so I can't really come off of it. But it just, it makes me feel so sick. Like, sometimes I just throw up. I don't like throwing up.
You've been off it for 2 days. 2 days? 3 days. Maybe more days. 4 days. Fuck. Maybe a week. You underdosed for a while there as well. So, diabetes management who?
You know? So I'm just saying it's like a combination of things. Like being consistent with something small, changing your... Like the therapy session...
Star, thank you for the reminder. Guys, 930 of you in the chat. Thank you for joining me this evening. If you'd like to hit that like button, you know I'd appreciate it.
I did do were actually, you know... No, I didn't have scallops and pasta for lunch. I didn't have that Bob Will. I had, exactly, like they were scallops like this. I had, actually I had like 2. 2 shrimp.
Great. Scallops, shrimp, majority of seafood, low-fat proteins. Love it.
1 slice of bread with pieces of tomato and cheese toasted. A little bit of almond milk. Then I had a McDonald's cheeseburger, medium fry, Diet Coke.
Okay, yeah. That's not in the same vein as the low-fat, lean protein. But okay.
And then I had...
Also, just a reminder, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease.
I had the veggie burger from Harvey's and the...
Wait, hold on. You had another burger today? You had Macca's and a veggie burger?
Fried pickles. Truffles. I had 3 truffles, I think. 3 or 4.
And pizza. Jesus Christ. Sorry.
I only really ate when I'm hungry. So, some days I'm more hungry.
That's still... I'm sorry. For me, that's a lot of food.
You know what I mean? Yeah, Chrissy cupcakes. Tea and ice cream. Yum. This is the Diamond Pineapple Express. What are you looking at? You wanna be my bitch? You wanna be my sub? Hi, Amy. I was vegetarian for 6 years, and now you're nothing but a cheeseburger. Disciplining yourself. She stares so. She looks
It's a
sad. Somebody
veggie
put-
burger. Calories
make a
don't
gif of
count.
BBJ
Of
looking sad
course,
music.
wasted. Of course, how silly of me. It's just a lot. It's a lot.
Come on,
and
I want it up on Twitter. Stat. Send it to Pete. He'll be surprised. Yeah, Muffy, it's really hard. It's body image and everything. It's so, you know.
I mean,
Maybe-
body
no.
image
I don't
is a
think it
whole
helps with the
topic.
food. I do feel still hungry. A little bit. What am I craving? Chips. Oh my god, I wish I had some chips. But no, not chips. I have raspberries.
I have frozen raspberries and blueberries.
Yeah, I don't even count calories. And I don't know. I don't know if that's what's making me lose 40 pounds or I don't know. My freaking hair. I gotta wash my hair.
I'd say it's the Ozempic doing a lot of work. A lot of the heavy lifting is being done by the Ozempic there, but not a professional, just based
BB
on
Basil,
what we
BBJ.
see. Oh, Lottie, thank you for correcting me. She didn't have pizza. She ate the burgers at the start of the day. She mentioned the pizza. That's my bad. My bad, team. Still, a double burger day does seem troublesome.
It's a THC pen, yeah. 50 pounds fast. BBJ's an angel. When the smoke is in your mouth, inhale again. I suck at inhaling. Beauty hit!
Ew.
Metformin made me really sick, too. Actually, you have to have tried metformin before they'll give you Ozempic, is what I heard. That's what my doctor said. I know, all the side effects, I'm fucking low. Like, I'm low-key, like, not wanting to take it. But I'm, like, nervous that if I come off of it,
What?
my appetite will come back voraciously. You know. And I'm having doubts about the surgery again. I knew that would happen. Been through this before.
Sorry, what doubts about the surgery? Please clarify. What doubts about this imaginary surgery? No?
Yeah. Piero, thank you, Piero. Yeah, Bam. I hate metformin, I know. I used to smoke cigarettes. I used to smoke menthols, and yeah, I used to smoke cigarettes.
Same.
I smoked my first cigarettes I did, well, I'm Noja too. Thank you, I'm Noja too. I used to take sneak cigarettes from, like, my stepdad's pack.
Oh,
And yes, he knows, obviously.
I didn't steal cigarettes. I bought them when I was 18, but...
Players cigarettes, remember those? Fuck. Then,
What were my first
I
cigarettes?
do crave nicotine. I still crave
Awful.
cigarettes,
Blech.
yeah. Definitely. But when I smoke them, I had a few puffs here and there. You know, you've seen me. But, really, Stacey, then I smoked Players Filter, Export A, the blue ones. I really liked those. And then I went to Bitch Sticks. I used to have like a filter, like one of those fancy black ones. But like I used to like put like you know those really skinny like Benson and Hedges menthols. They're like really really skinny, super slims.
Uh-huh.
Man, I miss those.
Well, it's a good thing you don't smoke
What?
anymore. Just the vape.
What? Who's getting married?
So I have moisturizer in my eye. Apologies, everyone.
I want to talk about something, but I don't.
Kai, thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate it. Ow.
Actually, no, I don't. Or maybe I'll talk about it tomorrow.
It
I'll
honestly
talk about
looks
it
like I'm crying.
I'm sorry to do that to you. I just need to, you know, don't do it. Either way, it'll come out. Look at BBJ. Somebody do it. Look, she looks so sad. It's like she really needs hugs right now. Hold on.
Really sad she got shaved, right? Oh wait, was that Sam? One of
Oh yeah.
them. Thank you, Star. I appreciate it.
I can't handle it. I don't deserve you. Yeah. Isn't she? Hi, Amy. Where'd her treats go? Oh yes. You make
We're all crying inside,
you
Ellen.
make me feel.
It's okay, mine just escaped.
You make me feel like a natural woman.
I needed that to be finished. Trisha, thank you for the super chat. Trisha says 7 milligrams THC gummy is 24 calories according to MyFitnessPal. So 2,500 is just over 7,000 calories. Huh. I don't know if that math works out, but that sounds like a lot of calories. I don't know if that's correct, but I appreciate the effort. Thank you for the super chat again, Trisha.
Hey, who do I have to block? Don't you dare.
Drumo, hello.
Why will the internet be a bad day tomorrow? What's happening? Oh god, what? What? Scapegoat, you're all I've got. Internet apocalypse. Spill the tea, sis. Jessica Anophilia. Thank you for the super chat. I don't want to spill any tea.
She teases some
Billy
tea
Animal.
here, and then the tea is she's in love with old mate.
I think so.
Did I just miss it?
Hey. You people are fucking...
She talks about it a bit here.
Oh my god! Go away. I think I'm in love. Oh my god.
There it was.
You all gonna be your next sponsor.
I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love with old mate's crack pipe. Sorry, meth pipe.
I know it's stupid. I know the thing is, I know it's stupid, and it probably will.
Go.
You know what? I feel like I sabotaged it from telling you guys about it and making it public.
Yeah. I mean,
So
also, this individual does not sound good for you, but fuck.
I know. I know.
Oh.
I know. This is what's weird. Like I shouldn't be talking about this stuff, but
No. Morning
I
book.
don't know. I just I'm not thinking about this logically at all. Like at all. There's no logic to it.
Don't think. Yeah, logic not for you. I don't think. Lucy, hello. Thank you for the super chat, Lucy. Lucy says, "I hate Smugtal and her weight management and wellness advice. I love you." I love this niche of the community. Thanks for the safe space. It's my absolute pleasure, Lucy. Thank you for being wonderful. Thank you to all of the subscribers, channel members, and mods in the chat for being wonderful while we work through this interesting content. Thank you for the super chat, Lucy. I appreciate it.
All crazy. It doesn't make sense. Thanks, Dax. Really, Lucy Lou?
Killjoy, thank you for the super chat. Killjoy says, watching her has become depressing. Yup. The only reason I do is your commentary and to use her as an example of what I refuse to be. Killjoy, I first of all appreciate the super chat, thank you. And I doubly appreciate the comment and sentiment. Yes. Chantel, I no longer find entertaining. It is interesting and certainly worth unpacking from my own motivations. And for those of you who take motivation or inspiration out of Chantel's content, you are always welcome here. So thank you for the message. Oh, and Snip, hi, good morning. Oh, no, good evening. There we go. The sun is well and truly down. Snip, thank you for the super sticker. I very much appreciate it.
Show me, Elise. It sounds ridiculous. It does. Anna Katerina. Yeah. Said, do you love me? And I said yes. I said I'm in love. I think I'm in love because
Hello, Emmy.
after I said that, like the sex change, like intimacy changed from just like it felt like lovemaking after that. Do you know like the difference? Like the really intense, like close and kissing and like intense. You know, it like the whole mood changed.
Huh.
Way more passion. It's like what needed to happen for it to change. You know. Yeah, he does plain cheeseburger a lot.
He does what? Does what?
Sex change. It's true.
Does plain cheeseburger a lot? I don't know how to feel about that. How do I feel about that? The intensity of your lovemaking, your levels of passion have increased when the forbidden words, I love you, are uttered. It's quite romantic, isn't it? The idea of love bombing comes to mind. That might be a thing to unpack in the future. Put a pin in that.
Who doesn't love you plain cheeseburger?
2 weeks in. Oh, yes. Everyone remember. She's known this man
Yeah,
for
the
2
sex
weeks.
changed. It became,
She's known this man for 2 weeks, and he provided her with illicit drugs.
you know, oh, love bombing. I love bombing.
God.
I love bombing. Oh man, I'm a sucker. Sucker. Cherry truffles, that's a problem. That's a problem. Yeah. Because look, like, he doesn't even probably even realize yet. He's, like, known by fucking his whole life is, like, and people are saying he's a killer and shit. Like, you know? So, yeah. You know, it's that's what I'm saying. Like, I kind of just put him into this because I didn't think it was going to go anywhere. You know? I never brought him up. The more that I'm spending time with him and opening up about it to you guys.
Sorry, you never brought him up?
And I made a
caught
really
that.
fucking stupid mistake. And I always do that. Like, I showed my credit card numbers on fucking camera.
Yep.
My license plates.
You do, yep.
My, his
Lots
name,
of things.
you know.
Mm-hmm. Lots of things. Lots of things. You're extremely reckless with your content currently because you can't stop live streaming. Just stop live streaming, miss. But you don't care.
No, he's not love bombing me, Alyssa.
Do you know what that is?
Really?
I don't
He
think
did
you
that?
do.
No. Maybe I'll never hear from him again. He didn't call me. I'm getting like really like I left and I miss it. Like I'm getting weird. And I left and I was like, I don't want to leave.
Also, just a reminder for content clarity, she told us that old mate's trap house, that's what I'm trying to say. Old mate's den was going to be her second residence. So cool.
And
yeah. Because
so what I was thinking.
health guidelines.
What was I gonna say?
I don't know what you were going to say. What were you going to say?
I hope you don't get your heart broken. I think if I didn't see him again, it would suck. But it's still early enough that I would get over it. You know? Like,
But you're
no
in love
offense,
with him. Okay.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Like, it would really suck, but I would really miss honestly, the sex. Oh, I'm not gonna forget about my cats, Amanda. But I do feel bad leaving them at all. I do.
Do you?
I need to, like, I don't know.
I don't think she does. As much as she tells us she does.
I can't tell you how amazing the sex is. I can't. Sorry, I shouldn't say things like this because I feel like a lot of people want to sabotage a good thing for me. You know?
I think no offense, Chantal, but I think you will sabotage anything good for you. I don't think this relationship's good for you, and that's purely based on what you've chosen to tell us about it, so.
Yes, Lucy Lou. Yeah, he likes cats. Love him or his bedroom talents. I think I'm in love, like falling in love, kind of like.
No.
In like deep lust, maybe, but not.
It's lust. Yeah, it's that one.
Feels different from being with BB. It does. He's so much more, like, sexual and passionate and like crazy. I don't know.
Might be hopped up on something, mate.
Yeah, big infatuation sexually, like just chemistry wise.
Mm.
No. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. He didn't. He's a very hard worker all his life. Like, I've heard his whole story. Like, well, he told me a lot about his life. Not probably everything. I mean, we only known each other 2 weeks.
Known each other 2 weeks. Completely in love with him. Second residence. Meth pipe.
Same as a drug. Yeah, it is. It's exciting. It's not just exciting. It makes life so much better. Seriously, if you're not feeling good, get yourself done up nice. Get a good bottle of lube. Find a man you're really sexually attracted to and just safely. I feel like I have to say these things in case someone tries to sue me if they have like an STD.
No, they're not going to sue you. Just be a fucking responsible human being giving people advice like
I'm going to go out and have sex and I didn't use protection. I'm going to sue you. I don't need a headache. People said that, you know. Okay.
Just don't be an idiot. Like that's your other option. Jesus Christ. Just first, don't take advice from Chantal. Second, don't take advice from me. You don't know me and I'm not an authority on anything. But mostly don't take advice from this one. Also, I don't ever love the idea of like, oh, you want to feel good about yourself? Just go out and have sex with someone. That seems really like that's not the way I make myself feel better. I try not to like put value on myself in the worth of other people. So like my sexual activities with another person shouldn't make me feel better because of like my worth or value to another individual. It should be my worth and value to myself that makes me happy. Understandably, everybody's different. We all, handle that differently. I just don't like the way Chantal puts most things she talks about. But
what was I saying? I think I'm addicted to these. It's like you're gonna be addicted to the sex. I'm telling you. Like I was like, whatever, And then that happened, and then it's true. It's true. It's true. I don't want to be. I don't want to be. It's like 4 in the morning and I'm sitting here crying with my friggin' nappy, friggin' ugly hair.
I'm crying because I got moisturizer
About
in my ear.
being addicted to
Ear?
him.
Eye. That one.
Love at first sight. Aw. Try going on dates with him. Yeah, we haven't gone out anywhere together.
Maybe
I don't
do
want
that.
to. I
Do
want to
that. Do that.
stay
Do
in,
that.
just in bed.
Or don't do that. Just red flags. Get away. Run.
Not like a bed boyfriend. A bed
Run.
boyfriend. I know. I don't want to rush. I didn't try. How do you stop your feelings? How? How do you stop passion from with logic? It's so hard. Logic is so boring.
Grow up. Grow up. Be an adult. Yeah. Be responsible for yourself. Learn something. Oh, but how do you stop feelings? I'm just developing feelings for this guy. This guy who parachutes Molly with me. I'm just developing miss. Get a hold of yourself.
But it's safe. But it's
You
all-
are an adult.
Satisfier Pro? Oh, I have one. I have a thing. I have a vibrator. Just one. Crummy, boring vibrator. Friends with benefit.
Which didn't she show off a massage tool in one of the lives?
I know.
Yesterday, I think it was. Oof.
It needs to breathe. Like, seriously. It's like, this is so TMI. I'm gonna save the dirty details. But like, you know, like you're like cuddling in bed with somebody that you have like a, you can just, you know, when you feel somebody, that's like when you're like, that's how I think falling in love is. You start feeling them and they're just cuddling, and then you like cuddle, shit, and then it's just like, you have like passionate sex over and over and over and over, like all day. It's like,
That's not how I define love, but okay.
so awesome.
Cool. That's not love for me.
Oh, I love that.
And you can certainly love an individual without the requirement of sexual intercourse, but not for Chantal.
He doesn't really have, oh, he's supportive of the weight loss journey because he doesn't really talk about my weight, but he supports cooking and healthy eating. Like, really, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We've never ordered out when I'm there. Like, he refuses. Like, he'll cook, like, just like that. Whip something up. You know?
Great chef.
You know,
Wonder
like
what
that
else
thing,
is
like,
cooked
I'm
in
hungry,
that
you want
kitchen, to be honest.
He doesn't think I eat enough. Like, you don't eat enough. Like, I don't eat a lot.
Doesn't think you eat enough. Okay. It's just alarm bells going ringy dingy dingy. No.
What? Bye, Brant. Sorry for having a go at you. I always have a go at Brant. I tell people off. I know I do, but fuck. You know what? I don't know who I can trust anymore in life. I don't trust any. I don't trust. I'm just saying internet people, but I just don't know how to read people sometimes, or I get annoyed with people and I just yell at everybody. I try not to, but
It's true.
actually, I think it's been a while.
No, you yelled at your audience in this live stream. It hasn't been a while since you yelled at people, Chantal. You yelled at multiple people in this live stream. So, audience members who, once again, you could just ignore. If you read something and you disagree with it, you don't need to like arc up. You don't need to snap back. That's your choice.
Dax. I'm smashing Americans? Oh, dear.
Sheba, I would agree with that. Like, to be fair, at my biggest in the majority of social situations, I would be the one with the smallest plate of food, because I was very conscious of people and their perception of me, thinking I could somehow fool them, me super morbidly obese, being like, I'll just have the side salad, that's all. And then I'd like leave and I'd go and smash like 3 cheeseburgers. So, yeah. I get it. She may not eat around him, but still.
I'm bashing something America did. I'm not bashing Americans.
Not here for the relationship, that Chantal is putting together.
Favorite thing he's cooked so far is the seafood. We've had seafood a couple of times because he cooks it really well. He knows how to cook it. He's worked in like seafood restaurants for like, you know. It feels so fucking weird talking about him because he doesn't realize like that people are so interested.
Just a reminder, earlier today, Chantal decided to get on stream and get real mad at everybody because of a potential dox. Again, we're not here to talk about the dox. But just a reminder that happened, and she won't stop talking about him.
I know. It's so weird.
Are you spring cleaning your closet,
he's
Ginger?
Libra.
It's a great way to
He's
spend the
super
day.
healthy. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Alyssa. Make him chase me. Oh, he does. But we have so much fun. Like, I just can't tell you.
You
And
could.
it feels different. Like what I like about any relationship, intense relationship I've been in, they start off like passionate this way, but everyone's been different. BB's experience different, of course. With Pizza was different, or so it's just like it's a different kind of loving from this person, and I don't know. I love the way his face is structured. I don't know. I like the way he looks. Like he looks really like intense, like a big like I don't know. And then I was like, wow, I love his nose. I don't know what it is. I always kiss his nose, and he's like, why do you kiss my nose? Or I always go like this on his face. He's like, he turns his cheek because like if I don't do it on both sides, it'll be uneven. But I always love touching like a man's face to me. Is so fucking hot. Like little things about somebody I find weird but hot. Like so, for example, I'll take an example with this guy. What I find really hot. So his eyes are really intense and dark and like almost menacing sometimes. But they're also when he's happy, they're really laughy and jokey. Like very emotive eyes, big nose, like a face that's not gaunt, but like a really good cheek and jawbone. Do you know what I mean?
Chantal may have forgotten. I have not. Literally in the same day. Literally in the same day. You told the internet his name. You did a drawing of him. And now you continue to define his physical aspects. Is this on purpose? This kind of seems on purpose. And if it is on purpose, that's real shady and real gross, Foodie. And the more I hear this, the more I think the oversharing of the descriptions of this individual of old mate may be on purpose.
Nice eyebrows, nice hair, big juicy lips, like fucking best kissing. Oh my god, I want to kiss for hours. And then like he has veins, like no, I don't. Have you ever seen a man? Their veins, you can see them like pop out, like all of them on all his like body, like a bodybuilder. Like he has really good muscle structure. He's not big, but yeah, like big, beautiful. He donates blood, so big veins. And I'm like, you must be having like people, and they're bouncy.
Okay, I don't mean to take us down a really dark thought experiment. This is entirely a theory. I don't know about you, but I don't spend a lot of time talking to people. Well, maybe that's just me, though, because unfortunately in Australia, we cannot donate blood. Those who have participated in homosexual anal sex are not able to donate blood within 6 months, I think the current legislation is. It's bonkers, and I don't agree with it, and it's awful. It's in relation to specifically HIV and AIDS. But we're not allowed to do that, right? So I don't spend a lot of time talking to people I've just met, like hang out with a couple of weeks for, and have that conversation. I wonder if this is a different thing culturally, maybe? But Dark Timeline Zach just went down the thought of, oh man, this is a hard topic. Sorry, drug topic coming up, guys. My apologies. My concern is that perhaps he had a mark in his arm and said it was from donating blood and was from something else. Like I said, dark timeline, but also Foodie's character development of this individual has been focused quite heavily around illicit drug use, and that's really adult and a hard talking point, and that's an entire theory. And I will take that hat off now, but fuck, that's where my brain went. Sorry, guys.
I can bounce on them. They're all huge, all over. Yeah, he's muscular. He's very lean, but he's very muscular. Oh, nice pecs. Nice pecs. Veiny arms, like the most veiny arms I've ever seen.
Beautiful, lovely to see you today. How are you? Thank you for becoming a channel member. I very much appreciate it. And welcome to Pulpster.
I love it. It's so hot, like especially when they're like holding your legs up in all the veins. Like, okay, I gotta.
Sorry, Bunny, that's an excellent point. Yes, guys, just take all of this as a big reminder to please take your internet security seriously. Yes.
Stop! Oh my god, I gotta stop. He's probably gonna see this. Oh my god, what man doesn't like when you brag about them in the bed though? Oh, it's veiny. No hair. Some on the legs, but that's it. A little bit of chest hair right here. That's it.
Fuck.
Yeah, he's Egyptian.
Sorry to have that thought running out loud, guys. It's just like it's been red flags for the last 2 weeks, but that was a big Jesus.
Arabic. But he's not perfect. I mean, nobody is. Everyone's got flaws. Everyone has a past. You know? He's not really a practicing Muslim, though. You're like veins? No, but seriously, I've never seen that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to explain it. Just like
popped veins. Yeah, we get it.
oh, I just find that hot on men. Like nice hands, like rough work hands. Oh. What else do I like about men's bodies? Butts. Oh my god. BB had a really nice
Great. Let's objectify men.
butt. That, oh man.
Hooray.
Could bounce a quarter off it. I used to smack it. Would you be mad if you're seeing someone else? I don't have a right to be.
Listen, all of my energy has been zapped. But it's okay. We can get through this.
With his body parts? Well, I'm just talking physically, right now. You still talk a lot about BB. Yeah, of course.
There's one point that I want to cover
Oh, thank you.
that I might skip ahead to.
We were together for a really long time.
We know. We were there for some of it, mate.
Yeah.
Zapped Zach. Very that Nat.
A man's back. Yeah.
Okay, we're just talking about men now. I'm skipping ahead. Sorry, guys. Let's go here. Here's good. Lucky dip. This is the lucky dip stream time.
I don't want to, like... I don't know how to explain how I'm feeling. How do I sound? How do I sound? I don't know.
You had a thought. Do you want to pick it up? No?
That's a good idea, Sammy. I could just be like, I'm not really comfortable, like, sharing a life together, but I would like to... I mean, like, I don't want to, like, move in together. I don't want to do that.
Just a reminder, it was going to be her second residence.
Quality of life. But that's
I will never stop talking about
quality of
that.
life, is it really? Like, what's quality of life? I mean, it's different for everybody. You know? What I'm saying is... Oh god, don't make me talk all serious right now.
Oh god, is she going to? Also, guys, someone has let me know 399 likes. That's incredible. Who wants to be number 400? I'd appreciate it if you hit it, though.
You know what I mean?
Do you know what you mean?
Well, yeah. That's a good point. Yeah, not being winded. But... yeah, I will, Elvin. I'm gonna get off soon, too. I need to go to bed. Like... quality is always better than...
Spoilers, it took another hour.
Yeah, that's true, Dax. You know what I mean? Like...
I was waiting
no,
at this point.
I never wanted to be 400 pounds. Like, that was not my intention. To make myself physically ill. Unless it was a subconscious one. That's possible.
Okay, that's a really heavy conversation. Didn't expect to be jumping in at that point. This is not for Chantal. This is for you, whoever's watching this at this point. In the future, during it live, Zach at some point if he needs to hear it. If you have the clarity to recognize the fact that you are doing unhealthy things to yourself. Again, I've said it already today, but seek help, reach out. Even if you don't have the ability to reach out to a professional, a friend, a family member, a colleague, don't feel as if you can't talk about these things. Now, Chantal talks about these things in a different format. She talks about a lot of this and treats her chat like therapists. She clickbaits and monetizes her health. I'm not saying do that at all. I'm just saying reach out. There is always someone there to listen. There is always someone there to assist you. And even if they themselves can't help you in that moment, good friends, people who you have close relationships with you may be able to help, right? They may be able to help. So just treat yourself with kindness first and foremost is that part.
There's surviving, like, you know, living mechanically. Like, a lot of people live mechanically. I lived mechanically for a long time too, where there's nothing more miserable for me than anything mechanical. Mechanical sex, where it's just, you know, just everything. Like, I don't know what it is. It's just, I talk too much when
I don't know what she means by mechanical there. I assume it just means like without passion or without interest. Also, Lottie, thank you so much for dropping that in the chat. I will try to also drop it in the description. Yes, seek help when you need it. Don't fear reaching out, because that's the worst thing you could do. You deserve to be happy and safe, so make that happen for you. We're going to skip forward a little bit.
Hi, SVB. No, being in a relationship right now is scary. Do you have a goal weight? Right now, I want to be 295. That's like the immediate goal.
Okay.
And then
Talk about weight now.
Octagon, octopus. Baby Lonian, hi. I don't like stickers. No, but it's a start, Vita. Like, it's a good start. Like, that's like in like what, 2 months? So it was more like 20 pounds a month. That's healthy.
Weight loss?
I recommend 10. Because you know what? If you rush that shit, you're gonna put it right back on. And more.
Sure. I feel as if Chantel goes off the Ozempic, she will probably return to her old habits and ways of eating, but that is just my unlearned and unprofessional opinion, just based on content.
That's the thing. Slow and steady wins the race when it comes to weight loss.
It's true, it does.
Like, well, I think so anyway. Your body might naturally lose a lot more weight than intended, but you know what I mean? Like,
I don't agree with
I already have, like, my skin is getting a
but-
lot looser. I hate it. Like, I don't know. It's like a bit looser. You see what I mean? Like, it's hangy more. But this one is not at all hangy as much. It's weird.
It is
This
weird.
Is but like, I don't know. I just feel this is definitely a lot of arm fat. It feels
Therapy,
heavy. Like, I
Chanel.
can't believe my arm was
Yes.
that fat before. Like, you know what I mean? Even though I'm still fat, I can start to feel it melting downwards. It all moves downwards. And it feels heavy. Like, my legs, I can start to feel like where all the weight is going, you know? I hate
That's strange.
that. I have a nice brow shape. Thank you.
Just a note on that. That's not how my weight loss happened. My weight loss didn't pull downwards. It moved inwards. That's how my weight... I don't get this description. This sounds
I look like shit right
concerning.
now. I've lost like 40 pounds, close to, isn't it? When is my next weigh-in? Thanks, Elise. Yeah, sometimes my face looks more... Like, it looks more fat today than usual.
Enjoy your walk,
I
beautiful.
don't know why. I barely eat. Or maybe I don't think I eat, but I do.
Vicky, you just got
Yes.
lighter. Yeah,
I'm right-handed.
that happened as well.
If you were afraid that this dude isn't going to accept you for your lifestyle. Yeah. It's just not an easy lifestyle to be with somebody who, like, I just think, like, you know what? Like, YouTubers should hook up with each other. Honestly, because, don't hook up with me, I have to pick my nose. But I mean, like, I feel like, oh, my nose is bugging me. I feel like you understand life together. You know, you're somebody who's on camera in the public, like.
Sure, but like, you can keep that separate. You can keep that private. It's possible, but not with the amount of time that Chantel spends on camera, perhaps, is the concern.
So many YouTubers break up. I gotta start some merch, and I have to start some... I'm gonna do a merch ideas live stream,
Great.
and we're gonna write down ideas for just merch. If anyone can offer any advice... oh my god, I look so baked.
You do look baked because you are
Can we
lovely.
bees tonight? Oh, you mean later tonight? Oh, yeah,
Huffing
what
on
time is
that
it?
pipe for a while.
Oh my god, I need to go to bed. Baby Lonian. Oh.
I do love the idea that Chantel is doing a merch live stream. Just to be like, guys, give me all of your ideas and how to do them. And if you could put it in the designs with them as well, that'd be fabulous. Great. So what are you going to do? Oh, no, sorry. And if you could collect all of those and send them to like a manufacturer and get that set up for me as well. And if you could just run the whole thing, but just like put the money in my bank account, that'd be great. Yeah, okay, Chantel. I see you.
We want to see you succeed in your health goals. Thank you. I know you guys do. Yeah, Bella, there will be
True now.
amber eyes.
Shin Purple, thank you for becoming a channel member. Sorry, my words are running together. It is 11:20 p.m. Thank you for becoming a channel member. I very much appreciate it. Welcome to Pulpster.
Foodie Beauty lint roller.
I gave her the greatest idea, cutlery. I think cutlery is a
What
good
about the
idea.
food wrappers? It's 4:40, Joe. Oh, damn it! I need to go to bed.
Cutlery in the shape
Oh,
of beauty utensils or beauty tools.
What do I want? What? Foodie Beauty cutlery set. Oh,
You could do a salad
Oh,
spinner
I'm-
with like a compact
all the
lid.
time.
So like you put the salad in, compact down, spin, spin, spin.
Really, Sophie?
That'd be cute.
Is our bedtime Karate Joe Geophobia?
What else?
Where did Joe come from? My life is full of cat fur. Edibles, taco flavored. Oh, Foodie Beauty edibles. Oh, Joe came in like the fun police.
Or like a turkey baster that's shaped like a lip gloss canister. That'd be cute.
Were you dreaming of me, Joe? Foodie Beauty Ozempic pencil toppers.
Like a very niche item, but cute.
Pete's flavored crisps. That's naughty, Lewis. That's hot. Oh my god, Lewis. I miss beezing with all you guys. I want to beeze.
A lipstick knife? Perfect. Lipstick
beezing?
cutlery.
I'm beezing right now.
Yes, you are.
Dumpster diving claws. A foodie card tray.
Did
Foodie
she say
food,
cutlery
food,
set?
food.
Great minds, mate.
Oh, come on. No crack pipe crisps. Bloody beezer. Do I have hobbies? Yes, actually.
A Dutch oven foundation tin? Oh, that'd be
Sudoku.
cute. What about a spice
I read
rack
comics
that
and
looks
newspapers.
like a palette?
And
That's just like
I
squares
like to take
with
long walks.
spices packed into it. And then you have like a little spoon. You bring them out. Oh, that'd be adorable. That'd be adorable.
Food meal kit. What would be in a food meal kit? Coupon, fast food coupons. What else? Napkins. Plastic straw because I fucking hate the paper ones. I'm sorry, environment, but I fucking hate paper straws. Okay.
No worries,
Eliminate
Vicky.
something
Thanks
else.
for
Plastic
joining.
straw.
See ya.
Keep the plastic with the liquid. Like it fucking doesn't make any sense. I don't actually do those things. Round, Lewis, right? Yeah, you know what my hobby is? I play Mario Kart with my friends. My internet friends. Pretty Beauty chicken nuggets. But they are invisible.
God, are we done here? I think we're almost done. I'm just
Oh my
going to get
God,
to the
it's
part
funny.
with Pete's. Because
What
that
kind of
was
fucking
the
Misfit toy merch is this?
last bit. Skipping ahead.
Beauty booger. Beauty booger. Yeah.
Editing Zach will make a return at
Yeah,
some point,
pretty
I
much my
swear.
fault. So, you know, guess I'll be the one who has to face the music. Like it's true, you know. See what happens anyway. Oh, this looks so good. Would you ever dare me to eat 1,000 milligrams? In the
No.
washroom? Oh no,
No.
I'll fucking die. Can somebody Google, can you die from eating 1,000 milligrams of THC at once? Oh my fucking god. No, I would never do that. I'm just kidding.
We ate half of one at once, so...
Oh my
That
god, it's already
happened.
bedtime.
Yeah, I bet. Also, weren't you going to go to bed like 5 hours ago?
Yeah, Amanda. I don't know. It might not even be him because they're saying things that, you know.
Effie, hello.
But
Oh, this is the part with Pete's. So Pete's is finally going to bed because at this point in Chantelverse, it was like 5 a.m. There's a really awkward interaction that I just wanted to catch and touch on before we finish up.
you'll barf like you've never barfed before. Green River. Exactly, basic female. It's true. That's what I was saying. That's the downfall. There's always that problem with introducing that lifestyle is it's very rare for people to be okay with it. It's not everybody that's okay with that.
You're talking about YouTubing or,
Really, Twisty Misty? Do you know
or
what
is
I
it
mean?
drug use?
So
Which one is it? Sorry. Confused. Oh, continues to vape. Right. Very good.
I'll probably wake up around 1.
It's
Maybe
5 a.m.
But he. What was I gonna say? I don't want to talk. Just 5 more minutes. Oh, so you want to party, but you don't want to remember you partied.
Oh, thanks, Flutterby. I appreciate that.
Oh no. Yeah, baby. This is a 1 gram. Oh, I like the diamond pens. Ooh, that flavor is so good. Oh wow, Twisty Misty, that makes sense. Let's keep these in. I'm hungry, fuck. I want a croissant. Should I order McDonald's? I want to eat like 5 hash browns right now. A bowl cut? I think I'm gonna get a bowl cut.
But eating
Oh my
healthy,
God.
guys. She had scallops and prawns.
Oh no, I don't want food. I can't. Am I hungry now? Actually, no, I'm not hungry for takeout. I'm hungry for like toasts and like tomato and cheese. I'm hungry for a toasted tomato, cheese, and bacon with mayo.
It's pretty
And-
much takeout, mate. Like,
What else?
you're not hungry for brocco and
Oh my
chicken
God.
by any chance?
Anyway. Bowl cuts are for beezers.
I don't think I could rock a bowl cut, unfortunately.
Look, I hate to break it to you, man, but you're famous. You're infamous now. Yeah, that's not something to just shove on somebody.
Who can put it out?
My boy toy.
CL. I'm sorry you're having a miserable morning. I hope everything gets better.
Good night, Sam.
You have to bro fist him.
Good night, Sam. Good night, everyone.
And
Good
what
night.
about her?
Good
Good
night,
night.
Pete.
Go to hell, Casey. Also, shouldn't you be getting to bed soon?
Hi, little nitty. What are you, my dad?
No,
So,
I'm your friend.
do I tell you when to go to bed when you go to bed at 6:30 in the morning?
No, but you probably should.
I don't babysit.
I'm your friend.
No.
That's why I tell you to go to bed.
Well, I don't want my friends to tell me to go to bed.
In that case, I'm just a nosy douche.
No, but
Good night.
I'm gonna go to bed soon. Good night, Pete.
Okay. Chantal does not like being told to go to bed. No one tells Chantal to go to bed. Whew.
Wait, I'm really...
What are you, my dad? Tell me to go to bed? Don't like it when my friends tell me to go to bed. Go to bed, Chantal. Have your Twix and go to bed, love.
Tired and baked. Okay, what's your food for good measure? I'm gonna have to watch a horror movie to unwind. What one should I watch? What is it? Somebody in the basement? The girl in the basement? Does Chantal use Adam and Eve? No. I can't get into sex toys as much as the D. He's just joking life with Priyanka. I would never let him be seriously mean to her. They do cuddle.
You weren't joking in that interaction. Oh boy, that was a lot. That was a lot.
Yeah, horror movie to unwind. Like which one? I was thinking Cabin Fever.
No,
What
she hasn't
about-
had a Twix,
Not
BB.
Saw. Dax is on the roof.
Okay, so that joke comes from when Chantal and Jen were having their confrontation. Chantal had said, "Eat a Snickers and go to bed, Jen." And then a couple of live streams later, she introduced us to the chocolate jar. So there was like a silver vase thing with a lid in her kitchen, and she opened it and pulled out a mini Twix. And then the joke turned into, "Have a Twix and go to bed, Chantal." That's that. It's a long form joke. It's a long walk.
Hereditary, yeah, that one's cool. Cabin in the Woods. 28 weeks later, Danielle. Urban Legend. Oh my god, the hand that rocks the cradle. No, Saw is too dark somehow. Yeah, I'm gonna start cooking Lily Rose for sure. I have to eventually. Midsummer. That was really messed up. The Cecil Hotel. It's boring. It is, eh? It's kind of boring. It's because we all know the story already about the Cecil. I mean, everybody already saw.
I'm just saying that it's very easy to forget, like, moments of content clarity are rare in the current, hey, you have to watch 35 hours of live streams to catch, like, catch any of this. Oh, God.
So they were putting me in the basement? Chucky. That little fucker doesn't scare me. I kick him right in the head. Right in the ginger head. Oh, hi, Marilla. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better soon. 10 Cloverfield Lane. Oh, my God. 10 Cloverfield Lane. When I watched that, who's that man? Who's the man that's in it? Dan something? What's his
Guys, we're stopping here. I'm sorry. I'm not doing the rest of this. Team, 900 of you joining me this evening. Thank you all so much for joining. If you'd like to hit that like button on the way out, feel free to do so. If you're watching this on the repeat and you got to this stage, oh boy, congratulations on the marathon. And you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, please and thank you. Team, what did we learn? What did we learn and what are we taking away from this? Make better choices every day. Every day. You deserve to make the best choices. Take your health and yourself seriously. You deserve your health. Make good choices. Reach out when you need help. All right. Chat, what do we got? I got a couple of minutes. What do we got? Wild Rose, lovely to see you. Good morning. It's 7:30 a.m. where you are and you just woke up. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Well, good morning. I hope you have a lovely day. I assumed you were going to catch the replay. Tabs, you absolutely can catch the replay. It won't be a dirty delete. It'll be up, but you'll have 3 odd hours of Pulpy at his pulpiest, I suppose. Dancer, it was my absolute pleasure. Thank you for joining. Another stream survived. JC, absolutely. We get through it together, team. Scream into that void together. We like being loud. Grow up, Chantal. That's a big takeaway for me as well. I love black cats. That's very kind. Thank you for the compliment. First time saying hello. L, thank you. First time I'm saying hello back. Good evening from Brisbane, Australia. Respect your body and do it for you. Absolutely. Who said that? I just caught it. Ali, very well said. Perfect. Time for bed? It is getting time for bed. Yes, I'm getting very sleepy. Don't blame others for your actions. That was a good one, Jen. That was a good one. Good morning, Aisha. Good evening from Brisbane, Australia. Greetings from Finland. Oh, Kanoku, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate the comment. Didn't get the notification. Oh, Effie, I'm so sorry. It's okay. The repeat will be up. It's fine. Lesson, be nicer to people who care about you. Yes, Nat, a very good lesson. Absolutely. Call your doctor. Vicky, that's perfect. All right. Thank you all so much, everyone. Thank you, as always. I appreciate your comments, opinions, and eyeballs. Thank you to all of the subscribers, channel members, and especially the moderators. A big shout out to the mod squad. You guys do it every day. Well, every day I'm live, and I appreciate you and everybody. So thank you all for being in this corner of the internet with me, and I will see you in the next video and or live stream. Bye!